Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes.
Our first Saturday episode of 2026. Can't believe we here, man. Feel like just yesterday it was 2015.
It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
Yeah, you're crazy. Be sure to leave a like on the episode, subscribe to the channel. Today's episode, we're going to be doing good take, hot take. I got a bunch of takes from NBA Twitter, from NBA Reddit, and some from my own personal brain, and the guy's going to decide whether or not it's a good take or a bad take. But before we get into that, man, y'all know how this goes. Shout out to our boy Clips. Mike, we got drop the mic?
No, we don't have to drop the mic, but we are dropping something else. It ain't no mixtape. It ain't no album. We dropping them awards. Shout out to our boy Clips.
So the way this works, Clips went on to his YouTube community posts, Twitter, and so on, where the community got to pick the awards for 2025. So let's see how it is. I mean, we was just dying laughing looking at the nominees just a couple days ago, so I cannot wait to see.
I'm so mad I don't have my glasses today.
Saying I haven't seen these either.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I sent them right to Austin.
Either?
Nah.
For the audio listeners, this is definitely one you want to come over to the video. Just for the first 20 minutes of the show, they could go back to audio because you're going to have to see what the worst fit is or the best fit is and so on. So let's start off.
It's not going to be a surprise to me. 1,500
votes, so shout out to the community for doing that. Go subscribe to Clips' channel, Clips on the Board, so you can be a part of the 2026. The first award is Worst Fit. Do we get the nominees or just the winner? Oh, we got the Worst Fit 3-time winner. 3 years running, bro.
Wait.
3 years running.
You like Wayne Gretzky of Worst Fits,
What is that
bro.
2020? What was we doing in 2022? What's that picture?
That looks like him and.
Oh, that's me with them big
Oh, that's
vests.
at Vegas at the Gucci
He's
store.
at the Gucci store.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, bro.
That is crazy that you was at the Gucci store dressed like
Hey,
that.
He
man,
bought
how
that
y'all
belt.
gonna say that's a
Yeah.
bad fit? I was playing basketball.
Were you?
Why were y'all playing basketball? In
Where were we
No,
at
you
right
talking about
there?
2023.
Oh, no, it's the
Oh,
fact that you
2023.
tucked in that damn shirt.
That's
Man, I'm an old-fashioned
that's when
hooper.
that's when we trained D Mills.
Yeah.
I trained you.
I was talking about in 2022.
Yeah, that's-
where he wearing those.
No, I
yellow-ass
was just
shorts.
wearing it. We was in Vegas. It was hot. I ain't had no shorts back
It's
then.
just
I had
this
basketball
blue
shorts. I was a
with
hooper
white
back
tee
then.
and some yellow ass shorts.
I can't
D
believe
Yellow
Mills.
shoes.
D Mills, baby boy.
And I walked in that
Hey.
store and spent
You
money.
got the same shoes on?
D Mills.
What?
Some topics we got to remember what to talk on and what to not, because you wasn't that far away from in 2022.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
He said, I ain't win worst fit of the year.
Well, in 2024, I can't even tell what that is. Just you win a bunch of nothing, a bunch of crazy
I
stuff.
can't even tell.
I'm just saying that was like when Kuzma was telling. Who was Kuzma telling to be a real team?
The Wizards? No, he was selling that to the Pistons.
Yes,
that wasn't 2022.
Yes. I didn't
yes,
say
it
it was
was.
2022 when he said that. I'm just saying.
Oh,
that's like you, what you
okay.
said.
Mike, if you go back to back to back to back, you like a Hall of Famer with Worst Fits, man. That's your whole identity. Do we get to see
That
the
means,
winner or the nominees?
You know what? That's one time.
Okay, so these are the 7 nominees for Worst Fit. You got the Late to Work, where you got was that slides, jeans, and a shirt. Overcooked, where you got was that Calvin Klein sweater with the Luka jersey on top of it with the glasses.
Okay, this is my thing. I'm gonna say. You know how people win awards for reputation? I feel like this is the same thing. I feel like Mike had some of the best growth over this past year, if I'm being honest.
I agree,
But you also have to remember-
his bounce backs are bad. That's what.
But
It's about. I don't think these 2 fits are awful. By the way,
I do.
But no, wait. You have to put it in perspective though too. We were doing the show prior, and I didn't have that on until we did the actual podcast, and I threw the Luka jersey over.
yes. So
So-
you were doing a bit more than anything. So this
Yeah.
shouldn't win based on that fact alone.
Yeah.
It's like if I won an award because I put on that damn beanie with a brim.
Oh, that
I
was up
joking.
there.
It was?
No, I wasn't.
Oh,
I think
no,
that
it wasn't.
I
It
think that
wasn't
was
a
too
nominee.
recent.
Other nominees, we got Pierre and the Chocolate Factory. We got the colorful hat and the colorful shirt. 50% off. That's when you
Oh, he
got that big ass hat.
Okay,
He's
that's
worn that multiple times.
if that. So that ain't win. Or do we not know the winner?
Oh, we don't know the winner
yet.
yet.
If that big hat don't win, I'm gonna be very upset.
Then we got Nico Harrison, best friend, which is just you in Lakers gear, which is just a normal fit.
I rock. I'm standing on my fit. I might wear that again.
Then we got James P. Sullivan.
I
Darrick with
lied.
the blue
I
on
lied.
blue.
See, that's why I told you can't really speak that much. I really seriously,
I thought it was a Halloween episode.
when I looked at you, I thought you was wearing that damn costume. And so then I remember in the middle of the episode looking back at you like, wait, This a jumpsuit? And I was leaving or I was coming in when y'all was looking at these nominees because I didn't see them. And I heard Mike was like, wait, that ain't the costume? So just a few days ago, he thought it was the costume too.
What's wrong with that fit?
That's the issue is that you don't see what's wrong.
240.
You don't see what's wrong with that fit. It's
You said
mind
6'3",
blowing.
240.
Yeah, what are you? I don't know.
Well,
Wait,
he's
what's the weight gotta
6'3".
do with anything?
Because it's a big ass jumpsuit on a big
But
ass
you don't know who
dude.
James P. Sullivan is?
No, yeah, that's Sully.
But you don't think you look like Sully right there?
Sully's the big
I
ass
know.
monster.
This fly to you? That's fly?
It ain't fine.
You get down to the real questions.
No, you didn't just put that shit on. That was color coordinated.
Yeah, you planned that out. You put that on to put those Hollies on. That's 1,000% a fact.
I mean, I could have put on anything blue. I just decided to put that shit
But
on.
no, you couldn't have put anything because you would have. You put that shit on.
That was just a choice.
The one thing I
Right,
will give
that's
you
the
credit
whole-
for, Darrick, is that all the blues are the same blue. Sometimes some people wear
Hey,
some red fits
Kentrell-
that's all different reds.
Kentrell, fuck all that. That's horrible, Derek. I never want to see you wear no shit like that again.
I actually got a jumpsuit like I got a
Mike,
jumpsuit
don't
like
wear
that
it.
too.
Please don't wear it.
So
You know
is it
who-
just because it's blue, if it was
But you know
gray, it would
what?
be cool?
No.
I'm
I don't
finna wear it,
believe so.
though.
I just think that the fact that it's all, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
You
it's
got that from
context.
Fashion Nova?
Is it that?
Absolutely,
Is
yeah.
it that same suit in this gray?
Yeah.
Number one,
Well,
I think
gray is fine.
I think gray is a milder color. That is a loud ass.
And the fact that Sully literally is that color.
And you
is
already wore
crazy.
that costume.
I'm finna wear mine next episode.
Please do.
I just think that in
I got the same
2025,
one. It's a different color though.
we've learned that we don't have to always match down to the T. That's a little too. Man, throw the black sweats on. Throw the black sweats on. Keep that top. But that one was.
All you missing is your Blue Jays hat. And you
That
been on top of
motherfucker
the
looked
world.
like the costume, bro.
It do.
That's all I'm saying.
And then 4 Seasons. I think that's got to be the winner. You got slides on, 6
hoodie?
inseam shorts, a hoodie, and a beanie on.
You
bro.
viewing it wrong, KB.
Am I?
That's how I found out KB's vote. If you was going out in public and I put both of these fucking fits on the floor, which one would you rather go out in? You ain't wearing that Sully one, is all I'm saying.
I might fuck around and pick the Sully one.
For
bro.
real?
I might, bro.
Because the one Mike wearing is at least like
That's just like a
I'll run to the
casual-ass
gas
fit.
station in
Yeah.
that. I
But
would run to the
he
gas
went
station.
to a podcast that gets millions of views.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I can't argue
You're at the
that.
gas station.
Touche.
Man,
what time of the year
KB
was
done
this?
wore
I
that
don't
fit
know.
before. Y'all just can't see his feet behind the table. He be wearing before it started snowing. He was wearing
Mamacitas.
slides half these episodes up here.
But I wasn't wearing. I wouldn't wear a beanie with slides, bro.
And a
That's
hoodie.
because you don't
catch
wear
me.
beanies. You don't. You would just wear your little trucker
I
hats
do
and your
got my
hats.
beanie over there.
What would you wear, D-Mills? Would you double down
Well,
on
he's got
Sully?
to wear that for Sully next
I would rather
episode.
Sully.
Yo, you plan on wearing the Sully again?
We back. Little small technical difficulties. But let's get back into the action when it comes to the awards. So if I'm not mistaken, those are all 7 of the nominees. We got the 4 Seasons, the James P. Sullivan, one Pierre win, and a bunch of Mike wins. Can we see what the results of the community ended up being? In third place with 14% of the votes, Pierre in the Chocolate Factory. Do you feel some type of way about being third? Is that an honor? You know what I mean?
I don't really care.
Okay.
I be seeing, like, we so familiar with the community. I interact with people. I be seeing what our people be wearing, that the people that be voting in this. It's just all fun and games. we shouldn't be talking about dressing if we being honest, but you know.
Second place is gonna go to 4 Seasons. Oh, that means Sully got to be number
Or
one.
that
right?
mean Big Hat. People that Big Hat
Big
was
Hat.
legendary.
Bro, Big Hat. You said you got that because they had a sale on hats.
It was
Yeah, and I
50%
went on
off.
another Laker
That's
hat.
crazy.
That is ridiculous.
I should have got a different hat.
Would
though.
you wear a size 17 if they was like $15?
No.
Okay.
And in first place for worst fit of 2025 is Overcooked.
Oh, wow. Overcooked.
Wow, 4
Oh,
years
they
in a
don't-
row, Mikey. Congratulations.
They don't
on
know
your
the
award.
story, man. It was
I
some
think it'd
worse
be
fits
some.
up there.
I think it'd be some glazing.
That's 41%. 4 Seasons in my mind is so much worse than this.
That Sully not being in the top 3 is kind of mind blowing. now I'm offended, KB, because there's no way that fit is better than what I had on.
All right, let's see what the best fit of the year ended up being. The last 2 years, Darrick has taken it home with the salmon fit and then the blue Miami fit, right? Is that
That's
where
what I'm
it's from?
saying. Like it
Is
depends on
it
who voted.
salmon or salmon?
Salmon, I don't know.
Darrick
It's
took
salmon,
major jumps from. I would say even before 2023, he was taking a leap.
Mm-hmm.
The salmon fit is not. That's nowhere near any Darrick best fits of 2020.
But I think when he first pulled that one out, it was a hit. Now we done seen it a few times, so it may not hit the same. But that first time
It's too
with the sneakers
it's too color coordinated. It's too color coordinated.
I think it was a hit. Now
It's too off the mannequin.
Nah. Ain't nothing wrong off the mannequin for D Millie because the other one is off the mannequin, right? But it got like the white hit better with that blue versus the salmon and black. I don't know if salmon and black combo or whatever, but all I'm saying is deserving. But think about Darrick fits over the years. You telling me that salmon fit is a top fit for him? He been putting that shit on.
He do.
I done seen him come
It is
through.
a nice fit.
I think that when he first put it on, we spent like 4 or 5 minutes specifically talking about how
I think
good
we
that
was
fit
happy because he was matching fine. Like he actually had a fit on. But Darrick done came in here with, I think Darrick is at his best with the either super crazy hot weather or layers.
Our bad technical difficulties, but we are back with the NOTB 2025 awards. Can we go back to see the last 2 nominees for worst fit? We do got the James P. Sullivan and then the Four Seasons. Let's get into the winners of worst fit for 2025. In third place, we got Pierre and the Chocolate Factory with 14% of the vote.
Pee Wee the plug, man.
Did Clips make this PowerPoint?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, he made it all cool and smooth.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
I like
sexy
that.
PowerPoint. It's a sexy PowerPoint.
All right, second place. Four Seasons in second. I thought this would be number 1, personally.
So
I
I
did.
think this means
This
that
is not that bad of a fit.
Okay.
the big hat or D Millie.
I'm just curious of what time of the year was this fit.
We'll never know.
I
think
would love it if
another
somebody
thing
went back
I
and
want
saw
y'all to
it.
understand is every time, especially now, like the Saturday pods at least. I'm not trying to always put on no.
I mean, we
damn
all
fit.
basically got sweats on, so.
The goal is not always to just put on a fit. It's really not.
First place for worst fit of 2025 for the 4th year in a row.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna lie. The community glazing. Even if
41% is a big chunk.
That's most.
That wasn't
that's
even a
crazy.
planned fit. I just had the sweater on and I threw that Luka
Well,
jersey
don't worry,
on.
Mike, because even if this didn't win, you got second place too, brother. So
yeah,
you lost.
that's what I'm saying. This is not worse than Big Hat. It ain't worse than second place. And it ain't
Bro, that
worse than
hat
the
was over
Sully.
your eyebrows,
The
bro.
fact that y'all put me in the top 3 when the Sully ain't in it at all is nuts. But hey,
Let me see. All right. What category do we have next? We got Best Fit of the Year. Let's see the nominees. We got the previous winner, Darrick, back-to-back seasons. Can you go 3-peat?
Back-to-back champion.
what Drizzy say?
Back-to-back. I don't even remember. I know it's a song called
Back to back,
Back-to-back.
look up that nigga up and lead the weapon.
Hey, if you go 3-time in Best Fit, man, we can't
You know what's
do
crazy?
anything but say
KB
you're the
is
best fit.
always, I don't know if he is in the best fits, but he's always in best fits. They never put him in worst fits.
That's because I usually just wear sweats.
I've seen them in some
Baby
shit.
glazing.
Based off what they say is bad fits, I guess I've seen them in bad fits.
Give me a black hoodie or some sweatpants.
Because some of them
baby.
Mike fits don't really be, I think, again, it's just reputation. It's just because it's Mike. They got like, it was 7 things. It was one of me money. That means 5 mics.
Yeah,
Now the
they-
big hat deserved. That Luka one that won, I don't know. I'm going to hold the voters accountable. I think y'all could have been better.
Let's see the nominees for this one. We got Darrick on the ESPN live stream. That was
Okay.
That
definitely
was a clean
That was
fit.
a clean fit.
Mike and his Enjoy hat rocking. I think that's a Kobe shirt.
Oh, yeah.
A Kobe all over.
Yes. Oh, no, that's a Dennis Rodman?
Dennis
Oh,
Rodman.
yeah, that's, yeah.
Pierre live show in San Francisco, right? That's San Francisco. Mike live show San Francisco, and me doing the LiAngelo Ball thing.
Okay.
I'm going to ask y'all all of this. Do y'all think that these were y'all best fits of the last year?
Maybe because again, I didn't put none on, and I was
There's
trolling
10
in this.
There's 10 nominees, so there's 5 more.
Okay, yeah. Let's see this.
okay.
Let's see the second set. Second set. Oh, D Millie at the live show. I think that might win because you was definitely flying that one. Mike, you got the butters on. That genuinely might be your best
Oh,
fit,
yeah,
bro.
that's
That's a
clean.
nice fit. Me at the live show.
I think that was a recent fit. That
Pierre
had to
in
be
your
like a
Dragon
couple
Ball
weeks
Z.
ago.
Okay.
And then Mike with the double
I can't-
lightning emoji.
I
Hold
can't
on.
see
I don't
what
think we're
the-
supposed to be putting those up there. Let's see who the winner is.
The what?
I'm not even gonna say it again.
I can't tell what he's wearing up there.
I can't either. But apparently it was so good that it at least is in conversations. Lakers
Okay.
racing. Oh, that makes sense for the
Oh,
light.
okay,
But okay, let's see who the top 3 is. Okay, I might swerve in that corner number 3. I take it, man.
Hey,
Got
that's
the
crazy.
dude got the sweats.
You were doing a trend.
I was
you
trolling,
matched the
yeah.
trend.
Yeah, I think this could have been the last award. I ain't gonna lie.
You tripping, man. We was kicking it back in 2007 with this joint. Second place ended up being Me at the Lot, man.
Wow.
I respect it because that one is better
Yeah.
than the last one. That was part of my point. I don't know if they both deserve a top 3. Mike, is this glazing?
I think I
Derrick,
just
is
might
this
be
glazing?
him when I try. I don't know.
Both
But
of
I'm
those
trying
in the
to
top,
put it on
out of
my
10
phone.
selections, both of those in the top 3?
Yeah, I don't know. This is a little glazing.
Let's see who number 1 is. D Mills with 44%.
I like this one.
Yeah,
hey,
this
this
was
is
a
much
fight.
better than a salmon.
Yeah.
This
no,
kills that
100%.
salmon fit. I don't care what
When you
nobody's
got
saying.
that boss look to you,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
when you be really
What song
on
did
your
you walk
stuff.
out to?
Big Extra Plug. It was
The one with Jalen Green commercial. We eat the.
yeah, I think I'm the
yeah,
biggest.
yeah,
The
yeah,
largest.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Darrick, man, back to back to back.
That means
Put
fourth
that, hey,
time-
raise that belt up.
Now let me ask you.
Oh yeah, that means this is perfect.
Let me ask you a question. When you win 3 times,
That fourth time become
are
a little
you
harder.
are you in the echelon or do you still want like the I come a long way?
I still want that edge. I still got that edge.
Mm.
That I feel like I still need to come with it.
Bro, no. Hey, hey, but it's so funny because it's not intentional. Or is it? Because
It wasn't intentional. I was saying I still need to come with it.
You was already riding the wave with Edge, and then you just was like, yeah,
Gotta come.
the big one coming.
We just gonna skip the question I was trying to ask. Next award.
The big back to back to back is worst drip. I think that's
Worst
just a
drip.
combination of the entire year,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like specific ones. Okay.
Let's
Let's see.
see.
I was gonna say let's see who the nominees are, but we are the
Yeah,
nominees.
what is worst drip? Let's see.
I think 3-time winner. Oh my God, they get you with all the trophies, Mike. But the fact that you got worst fit make me feel like you just a shoe-in for worst drip overall. But
Yeah.
let's see what they decided. I got 5%. Darrick got 9%. Pierre with 10%. That means you got what? 76%. Oh my goodness.
76% is insane.
76%.
I want to know what
I
they
need
mean by
that photo
drip.
edit too.
I just think it means like
Who shows up to the pod like the worst?
if I'm being real, I feel like I'm probably worse at that because I am just all sweats 90% of the time. At least might be trying. You know what I mean? Even if
Yeah.
the bad fits are really bad, at least he tries more than I do. But
I think just
sometimes it
you're,
might be reputation based.
I think
walk
it's because
on
you're so
water,
neutral
fellas.
that it's hard to vote against you.
That's fair too.
I just think Mike. They see Mike has got clothing style. Just vote for Mike.
And they can also see his whole fit. We can't
True.
see like,
You never really see my legs.
and so yeah. KB be wearing slides with him. He be wearing them basketball
That's what I
slides.
was just saying. I was saying.
Those my office shoes. They ain't left office all 2025.
Yeah, y'all don't see his office shoes. They don't even be matching his fits.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right, let's see what the next category ends up being. Best
The
drip.
best drip.
Okay.
This-
Who's the winner of this? Or the
feel like
last
it's gonna
couple
be
years? I think
KB.
Darrick has got it back-to-back years.
I think it's gonna be KB.
Oh, 2-time winner, Kenny Beecham.
Okay,
Hey!
one-time winner.
And you
so
are.
I could make it even.
You can make it
So
even.
you want more recent?
You did win last year.
Yes.
Dang, what was I doing in 2022, 2023?
You was
I don't know, I guess.
I think one of
I
those
guess.
times we went on tour, so it made sense.
Oh yeah.
I used to be big into like the collecting of the vintage stuff, so maybe it's just the vintage looks that people like. I don't do that no more. All right, let's see. 26% of the votes for Pierre. That's third place. Fourth place is Mike at 10%. Between me and you, D. Millie.
Let's see if I break it even.
And it ends up being Darrick in first place. I
Second
got
place.
27%.
Hey!
Derek with 37%.
Come on now. So now it's 2-2. We got a 2-2 series going on, KB.
I think they just be voting.
I do too, but
They
hey,
just be voting.
Are we gonna make this a
We don't
little
really
7-game
get-
series?
we
You might
really
be
get
have to.
trophies.
Derek. You're gonna make me pull out some fits,
what
man.
made you say you think they just be voting though?
Because it's just like the results are always the same. It's nothing different. So
Okay.
Let's get back to it. Best guess.
guess.
Okay, all right.
This
Let's,
is
Any
Sorry.
before we see it?
it got to be D Rose.
Adam Silver.
D Rose, Adam Silver. I think D Rose gonna get it because Chicago, boom, boom, boom. all
I
of
think
that.
it's Adam Silver just.
Do
'cause
we even
it's
remember the guests
commissioner.
from last year?
I do not. I just remember those
Baron
two.
Davis.
Baron Day. Oh,
Gil
Arenas,
Gilbert
Shams.
Arenas.
Let's see. Let's see all the nominees. We got Anthony Edwards. Oh, these are 2023. Anthony Edwards deserved that one.
Yeah.
Draft combine in general. That's kind of a cheat code. It's everybody.
Yeah.
hey, I still be hanging on to that Anthony Edwards interview.
Same, but
I see it pop up on the timeline
It
like
don't
once a year.
exist. Can't watch the full thing.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Damn.
unfortunate. So unfortunate it was gone. It's
Yeah.
gone.
If I would have known they were gonna do that, I would have downloaded every episode we ever did just to have in the
Same.
archive.
You don't let that one go out. That's some bitch ass shit to me. But what's the next one?
Nominees are Brad Windhorst, which is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Wendy was cool.
He was trying to break. He was breaking news and stuff.
Baron Davis, Adam Silver, Derrick Rose,
Stephen A.
and Stephen A. Smith.
Bro, that's
I know
the-
in dead last got to be Stephen A.
Well, the Stephen A. one is bad just because we couldn't really hear him.
Yeah, his
the audio
internet
was
was
terrible.
trash. Yeah. All right, let's see what they decided on that. 21%. Baron Davis was very open and candid. You could tell he's a
Yeah.
podcaster. He gave us some good stories. I didn't realize we was so scrunched up on that damn couch, though.
Yeah.
Golly. Okay. Second place is going to be Adam Silver, which
Okay.
means that for sure D Rose
Derrick
got to
Rose
win,
won.
right?
Mm-hmm.
37%.
37%.
Yeah. D Rose still ain't sent us
Clap
that
it up for
jersey.
D-Rose. It's in the mail.
Oh, okay.
I heard it's in the mail. I clicked the tracker thing. It's on the way.
Okay, word. All right.
You know, the holidays slowed it down.
Yeah.
Who are y'all short lists of guests that y'all want to see in 2026?
You got to get Keontae up here.
Okay. I think
Tyrese
that's
Halliburton.
doable. 100% doable. Me and Pierre talked to him last week.
Let's see. I'm thinking. I would love to do Anthony Edwards again. I don't know if it's possible, but
You can try.
I would love to see
Hey,
him.
Anthony
Tyrese-
Edwards still owe us a song.
Tyrese is hilarious.
Remember he said him and
he
his
made
cousin?
the best point about interviews.
Yeah.
Because we like, man, you been saying if you gonna come on the show. He said, well, I'm not gonna call y'all to get on the show. I'm not gonna find y'all. You gotta come. And I'm like, I feel that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trifecta, D Rose, but except in person.
Yeah.
I would love to have D Rose interview in person. Halliburton would be good. And I want a curveball. The Anthony Edwards one was so good because I think it was like we don't have a connection.
Yeah.
It was kind of just made it happen. I would love to have, let Jason Tatum just pop up on the show.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
We trying to get a sneaker deal. So I feel like if we get a sneaker deal, that we get all the athletes from whatever
the
organization
brand.
they signed to.
So then it's like Adidas, you get Harden.
We working on it.
I wonder how, just because they doing the appearance for their sneaker company, do you think they'll be a little bit more
It's possible.
open? Yeah,
I mean,
personable?
Oh, well, I thought you meant the other way. Because even in the Anthony Edwards thing, remember they tried to cut some stuff out of that interview because that was with the sneaker company.
No.
Yeah.
Did they try to cut something out? Or
Well, they
did-
said they misinterpreted
yeah,
something we asked. Something crazy.
Somebody was saying that something was asked that didn't even exist.
Yeah, yeah. But
Which is my biggest pet peeve. I hate when people talk about shit they don't know nothing about.
Yeah,
Just
they
watch
came-
the film.
That was
Literally.
so funny.
we filmed everything, I promise you.
And it was so funny the way they came up to us. They was like,
I ain't gonna say too much. Let's get to the next
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. We can't
Because we
get
still love Adidas and Anthony Edwards.
Best comment. So this is from y'all. This is the
this
community.
one-
oh,
This
like
one I
the
wanna see
comment
for sure.
section.
The
wow.
comment section. I think these are the best ones. Let's see what we got. The thumbnail is Mike when he sees more carts he needs to put back. And
That
from
was last
Fishy.
year?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Or is this the last winter?
No, this is last. This
The
is
cart shit
2025.
was this year?
Because we were in the
Damn.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
Yeah, 8 months ago.
Yeah, 8 months ago.
They could do
It's a
better
good
than
one.
that.
It's a
That's
good one.
crazy.
It's a good one. Let's see the rest of them. P pointing at me like I'm the one breaking out this season. Shout out to, I think they say Icy.
IC9276.
Shout out Icy. Next one we got is Mike look like he gave up the devil's lettuce. That's when you cut that beard. What's the other one say also? It's too small. Mike looked like he got shorted on the pack. That's what it is. That's what it is. Mike looked like he got shorted on the pack.
The Jeffrey Dahmer one was my favorite.
Oh, you
The-
spoiling?
Oh, I thought. Never mind.
That somebody got a score line. What is the context? Oh, we took this picture
Yeah.
to scare people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Y'all
Somebody
so far
got
away.
a score lined up. It's crazy.
Which
Is
one?
this the-
It would have been weird if we
Wait,
sat right
that's
next
fair,
to each
that's
other.
fair.
Is this the episode when P walked in?
Oh, Pierre
late?
might have walked in.
Oh,
out
yeah,
late.
yeah.
He walked
P-
in after the break.
Yeah, yeah, it was like a bit.
Because we put the picture out.
Right, right. That was the April Fool's episode.
Yeah.
April Fool's episode. Got it. Next one, nominee is gonna be Pierre dressed like he about to sell some of Mike's shit outside of a festival.
Hey, no, that might be my favorite one right
Yeah,
there.
that's a good one. Who said that?
Bean Man 4715.
Bean man, shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
Next one is gonna be the drive, the factor, the enjoyer, and the argumenter.
Argument.
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 That's cool.
Wait,
That's
what
a
was
cool
the, what's
The
there?
drive. I'm the drive.
I thought Mike was.
Mike
gotta
is the
be the drive.
drive.
You're
The
the
factor.
argument.
The factor is Darrick. I'm
The
the
factor
enjoyer.
meals.
Oh,
And then
You're the argument.
the argument.
the argument.
Or the argument.
That's a cool one. Next one we got. I thought this was a Halloween episode when I saw Darrick looking like James P.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I thought I was high. I think I just assumed he had it on. I think I went and got something to drink or like a snack, and I came back like, wait, That ain't the fucking costume. You ain't a fit.
Okay, next one is gonna be Mike dressed like Jeffrey Dahmer.
But it's crazy.
He did spoil. You crazy.
That's one of my favorite ones, bro.
No,
It is
because I
a-
remember
it
in the
is a
same
Jeffrey
one.
Dahmer jean jacket.
Yes,
though.
the
With the
Canadian
brown-
tuxedo.
Yeah, somebody complimented me on my Canadian tuxedo.
It's not a bad fit, but you definitely like you about to go eat some boys.
Pause on that though. But no, I swear in that Jeffrey Dahmer documentary, he had that same fit on.
Yes, he did.
You got them glasses on too?
Yeah.
And why you
They're
looking
my
so
real
serious?
glasses.
Next one. Oh, third place is the Jeffrey
Oh,
Dahmer
okay.
one. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 2 is the James P. Sullivan one. Number 1.
So what got majority of the
Somebody got a score line of
Oh, wow.
50%.
I think that P selling my stuff outside.
Yeah,
That shit was-
I ain't gonna lie.
That's a good one.
50% to somebody got a
Man.
skull. That's a lot.
That's a lot, man.
That was about 9 good comments. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all always bringing the heat as we try to as well. What's the next category we got? Best phrase.
Best phrase.
I don't remember.
I don't know
none
what's
of
on
the
this one
phrases.
either, so let's see what we got. The Boston. You gotta suck good. I do. Call me Matherin, cause I've been to
That's
dig.
probably
You gotta
gonna win.
say it like
Crazy
that.
like that. Glue. Yeah, you
You
can't
have
just
to
say
say
it. You gotta sing it. Is it like-
Yeah,
I think
the Call Me Matherin will probably be my favorite one.
I think they're gonna vote on the Boston because every time he do it, we point it out.
Yep, I think so too.
The Boston.
Or crazy.
Or either
like that
I do,
girl.
I do.
Was you gotta suck good? Did that happen a lot this year? I know it just happened like 2 episodes ago.
I think we just always point it out too, though.
All right, let's see who the winners are. In third place, you gotta suck good. And in second place, I do.
34%.
Which means that first place got what, 50 plus? Let's see what we got.
It's Matherin.
35%. Call me
Hey,
mad.
you know what that means? That means we don't even know, but it's a bunch of people just randomly
home.
singing that shit at home.
Somebody work at the office.
It's
they-
hard not to. When you see Benedict Matherin, it's
Gotta
like,
say it.
They
They call me
reloading the
Matherin.
printer at work. Like, call me Matherin, because I've been at it. I do it all the time. Be in there cooking eggs. Call me Matherin, because I've been at it. Get it, Benedict?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
okay.
All right, next one. I don't know how many categories we got. Most Ayo sus moments of the year. I don't even remember who the
It's got to be
nominees are for
D.
this one.
Mill.
Got it.
Just be
But
saying
no,
some
I
crazy
know
stuff.
what the winner should be, but I'm not gonna.
This
spoil
is
it.
his award. Like, I think
Mike got a bad one from this
I
year.
think
though.
the way that y'all be putting the bad fit thing on Mike, I think this becomes straight Darrick. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see what we got. Let's see. The
Like, I'm gonna be
nominees.
mad if I got any on here, because Darrick just be dominating.
when these dudes is coming.
That's a crazy one. The whole concept, because you said
Oh, wait,
waiting on
no,
these
no, no.
dudes was so hard. All I was thinking about was when these dudes is
Wait,
coming.
no.
You talking about the internet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, you might take his award this year.
Well, no, Pierre said thought semen was coming inside of me.
growing inside.
Growing inside of me.
That
Which
ain't-
is slightly
come
better,
on,
but
man.
it ain't that. It's still crazy.
Because you got to also hit a context.
The context made the sense.
Because we were talking about, you was talking about seeds growing inside.
Watermelon seeds.
Yeah.
And then you said the only thing growing inside of me is seeds.
I mean, it is. How do you think you made your baby?
That's a watermelon seed.
The next one is I've been impressed with Grady Dick. I don't remember that one. That's not
I
even that
remember-
crazy because
I
that's just the
remember
name.
that one.
That's just the name. The first thing I'm doing, I'm stretching.
That's got to be the winner, bro.
And stutter, because he's about to say suck.
It said,
Oh, it's
this is
not.
like crazy pounded, like it's hurting, it's throbbing. Like these big posters, like, what the hell is that?
That sounds like Pierre. I'm sorry.
Who the fuck that sound like? What the fuck does that sound like?
To that one?
I
Who
can
the
put
fuck
video.
does that sound like?
The video link right here.
With that
The video. I know we
that
won't be
shit
able to
sound like
show the audio. I just want to
D.
see who said. Oh no, you just a thumbnail. Who said this quote?
That sound like me?
Yeah.
Well, we
Oh,
see who
that
it is.
sound like me? His ass just be fucking talking.
What could you possibly been talking about?
I think, you know what was I think I'm talking about my experience late night. I think I was talking about my stomach was hurt.
But that sounded like me, huh?
Yeah, that's
Because the
exactly
shit
what-
sounded just like Darrick Miller if I ever heard it. Now, one of them I can't say sound like all of us, but the long ones I know are you. The long ones and the stretch them out. I almost said suck them out.
I think it comes down to stretch his shit and when these dudes is coming. Those are the two.
When
I don't
these
know.
du-
I
when
think
these
it comes
dudes-
down to thought semen was growing inside.
All right, let's see what they decided. Third place ended up being, it was like crazy, pounding, hurting, throbbing, like big pulses, like I gotta go back and rewatch that clip. Second place, I thought semen was growing inside of me. And in first place, the first thing I'm doing is stretching his shit.
That one, and that one was recent too.
Yeah.
That one, man.
Any run off the set moments, man. Anything that make us straight up just stop in our tracks is crazy.
For some reason, I feel like there's some more that they didn't add.
Yes,
because they
100%.
tried to get across the board. You could dominate with that one by yourself. You just did one today, really?
Did it?
Yeah, he just said.
Yes, he did. He just said.
Oh, he sure did.
He said something. He
was
said
like 5 minutes
Edge.
ago, yeah.
What did he say about Edge?
Edging and it was hard, coming and I don't know. It's just the D Mills. All right, that's the winner. What's the next award we got to give out for 2025? Most expected moment.
What? Wow, I wonder what does that mean?
Me too.
Nominees: Mike deflecting, a Pierre rant, go on tangents.
You know a Pierre rant coming, motherfucker.
D Mills hating on Wemby, and Kenny and Mike flirting. What could
Hey,
that possibly?
I'm gonna go Pierre rant number one.
This
I'm gonna
right.
go Mike deflecting and KB and Mike flirting.
I think Tangent's gonna win by a long shot.
Oh, that's true.
Because we don't even talk basketball.
Nobody expected D Mills to hate on Wemby the way he was.
Yeah, that was out of nowhere.
So I think you safe on this one, brother.
All right,
They
let's see.
finna go Kenny and Mike flirting for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
Watch.
they are.
If they are, then I'm gonna tell them about themselves because I don't know if that should be one.
Third
See?
place.
Told you.
Okay. I got some respect for y'all.
Second place is going Tangents. Okay. And the number one most expected thing for 2025 ended up being a Pierre rant. There
Okay.
it is. There it is.
Expect another one in 2026.
You just gave us one at the end of 2025, right? About the podcast shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
What's the next category we got?
Biggest
Biggest
glazer.
glazer. Oh, shit.
Me and Jalen Johnson, they gonna say?
I think you got to be on the board with Jalen Johnson. Dame with D Mills, Pierre with Jalen Johnson, me with Chris Paul, Paolo with D Mills, and his 2K build. Is that you?
It
I
has
think
to
that's
be.
I
Mike
think
Davis
that's just
2K.
me with a 2K.
You got to
bill.
glaze a player, bro. A 2K build? That's lame as hell. Find a
That's
player
just
to
'cause,
glaze.
again, they be doing.
Find two players to glaze like Darrick.
Y'all know I got my players that I glaze.
All right, let's see. In second place, Damian Lillard and D Mills. In third place, Jalen Johnson and Pierre.
So
which
it's
means
probably KB with
first
Chris
place
Paul.
is me and Chris Paul, 100%. Whoa! Curveball!
I kind of seen it coming.
You on this bitch as a top two? We gotta chill in your glaze. I don't even feel like you be. Do you be? Yeah.
Yeah,
he do.
Paolo over Wemby shit was kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like they maybe overdid it with Dame. You haven't even really glazed him because he's been.
don't
Nah,
play
yes
no
you
more.
did. Nah, yes you did. Even while he
Oh,
was
what
hurt.
they got to look forward to is
Yeah,
next season?
yeah. I tried to save you on that one, but fuck.
Yeah,
That
you
was-
did pick Paolo over like everybody. Everybody not named Anthony Edwards, you picked Paolo over.
Y'all got to see the vision. You got to let it materialize, let it marinate a little bit.
Okay. We're going to talk Paolo later in the
More
episode, I
glazing.
promise.
More glazing.
What's the next category we got? Best Enjoy B-Ball video, man. Be sure to go over to the Enjoy Basketball
I
channel.
wonder what Christian
and
would
drop the
guess.
bangers.
The rap
We should have
video.
asked him. The rapper one probably gonna win, even if it's like one of our worst performing videos because it is kind of out of left field.
I fucking hate that video.
But the people that watched it enjoyed it.
Why you hate it?
I think it could have came out better. I think some videos like that got to be a little bit more strategic. I feel like the first part was really, really good when we wrote it. The recording part I didn't like. Specifically myself. I was so tired and ready to go that day that like even the way I delivered it, I just didn't like it. But the video was good.
What's the nominees? Deal or No Deal.
Oh, yeah.
The Rap Cipher. We got 3 parts of Family Feud, the epic on-court showdown in the Bulls court, and then the head-to-head series. Personally, I love the head-to-head series. That's my
The
favorite. to
Bulls
film.
court is not even a video, is it?
It is, yeah. I think we did a full video.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it was like a compilation of. We didn't do like one big thing.
What about that 2-on-2? That's not up here?
Nope.
No.
I like that video more than the Bulls video.
Let's see what the winners
The
are.
head-to-head probably is going to win.
I like the head-to-head.
It's such a good series, right?
Yeah.
Number
No,
3
it's 16.
is Deal or No Deal, and number 2 is Head-to-Head, which means I think it's the rap video. Number 1.
Deal or
right?
Deal was
Yeah, rap
was
video.
really
Okay.
dope too.
Yeah. I think that they just like when we doing something out of left field like that.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I think the editor did a pretty decent job giving the material that he was given.
Yeah. Having all of us have like the little shots.
Yeah.
Of us, yeah, that shit was dope.
Best Mikeism.
I don't even know what Mikeism is.
The
You
old
gonna
head
find
sayings.
out.
The old head
Oh.
shit. You can't get blood out of the rock. I say I like red. You say, what about blue? I can walk on water, and they gonna say it's because I can't swim.
That's
a fact.
that's one of them ones.
You
boy.
gotta have many kids so you have a better odds of one of them becoming a millionaire.
That's from Family Guy.
You gotta move on. History like rocks. You hang on to
It.
and you're never gonna be able to swim.
I like that walk on water one, Mike.
It's 100% walk
I
on
honestly don't
water.
even understand. I say I like red. You say what about?
It's like the I like
yeah,
pancakes.
I
and what about waffles?
Yeah.
That shit.
Hey, you know it's taking away extra.
I'm glad you're so here to read this because I know how
I
much.
can barely
couldn't.
see it,
Yeah.
Bro,
honestly. myself.
this shit is like blurred to me.
The millionaire one is in third place. Second place is you got to move on. History's like rocks. And in first place, you got I can walk on water, and they go say it's because I can't swim.
That's that one, boy. That's that one.
For sure.
That is such an old head.
D Mills question mark moments.
Oh, so they did give you your own
snap.
shit. They did. Okay.
This could be.
Oh yeah,
anything.
this might not just be the pause moments.
Let's see what you got. Cookie in the chair. You almost killing yourself with the confetti shooter.
Ooh, that's number one by far.
Boy,
and I rewatched
how
the
you
video.
almost do a
the way
cheddar
you,
bob
the way
on
you
yourself.
holding that thing was crazy.
You got the guarantees where you came on the show and gave a guarantee and none of the shit ended up happening. 312%. That's such, you weren't even here for this episode, P.
No, I wasn't. What happened?
We had like 100% of a pie of like the percentage of a team can win a championship, and he ended up. You added all his percentages up. It was 312%.
Out of 100%? What the fuck?
He was like, OKC, 60%. Nuggets. I got him like
I
55.
remember that. So you supposed to it should all adds 100. Yeah.
And this says admit to not watch a single Bulls game.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Bro, those are some good moments,
That's
man.
before they. That's when they switched it over.
Confetti got to be one though, because you all
Yeah.
really real life.
Yeah.
Cheddar
the show.
Mills.
Cheddar Mills.
The cookie in the chair was crazy.
Confetti's number 2. Not watch a single Bulls game is number 3. It might be cookie and chair, because you put that shit back in your chair after the segment.
No, I didn't. Oh yeah. Then I went and threw it away after the show.
Number 1 spot is cookie and chair. Yeah.
Cause like only you.
Right.
Only you.
Right. Best Pierre rant. I don't even remember
It
what
has
be
to
on
be
here.
Jonte Porter, right?
Is that this season? See, everything.
Nah, that
that
ain't
feel like
this season.
2024, right?
It was.
I don't know what the fuck gonna be up here though.
Knicks Game 7, the annual crash out, fantasy trades, lock in Paul George, and Nico Harrison got to win. Nico Harrison got to win.
You
That
had a
video
rant
went hella
about
viral.
fantasy
everything.
trades. I actually want
It
to.
was him. You remember Christian was over there? He was yelling at Christian.
Oh no, I don't remember it.
I think the winner 100% is Nico Harrison.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Let's see. In third place, we got fantasy trades. Second place is lock in Paul George. He's a Paul George fanatic. I'm saying this out of love.
I don't even remember that shit.
And Nico Harrison, 62% of the vote. God.
As it should be
Yeah.
too. He
Yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah.
Best unplugged.
Oh,
It's the 50K.
50K.
It's the 50K.
Let's see.
No doubt about it, 50K.
Is that a nominee? Let's see.
D Mills rap lyrics. Blew a bag at Lover's Lane.
Oh!
Fantasy football segments. Laundry bathroom talk. And then 50K salary. 50K salary. got one.
50K Lovers Lane, man. 50K Lovers Lane. That was my top 2.
Blew a bag at Lover's Lane is just hilarious.
In third place, we got Blew a bag at Lover's Lane. Dang, survive on the salary. Second place. So that means first place is what? I don't see. D Mills rap lyrics.
Oh,
yeah.
when I was like breaking down what they mean. I'm guessing.
No, I think that clip is.
This is.
It was like, I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, bought myself some shoes. Remember that shit? He was rapping like Yo Flow or something.
I didn't know how to rap on that beat y'all sent. That I just didn't. I couldn't catch it.
What beat?
That beat that I wrote that song to.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea how to rap on it.
Yeah, you call your girl when she is morning dew.
Yeah, that just wasn't my
Hey,
flow at all.
advice, never rap like this, 'cause that shit do.
Hell no. Gave your ass a tip.
Bought some new shoes and both of them was blue. Then I got hungry when they got some food.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
Work in the morning on my way to the stool. Oh man.
What's the next category? Was it Aster class?
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh man, hey.
We should make a whole song rapping like this. Who can rap the best verse? What a ChatGPT. Take Kendrick Lamar's best verse ever and put him in his tone. Say Drake, I heard
Why
you
you
like
gotta-
him young.
Why you gotta move your head like that?
That's how I know Darrick was rapping it. Say Drake,
That's how
I
he's keeping
heard you
rhythm.
like him young. What's the name of that song?
Not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. Give me a line Drake saying Family Matters.
Damn, I just went blank. I don't know.
I don't know.
You
Rakim, I heard you talking shit again.
yeah. Rocky, I heard you talking shit again. I can't even do it. That shit.
That shit kind of special to be able to do that flow for real.
For real. You might, hey, you do a whole album with that. You might be new E40, boy. Ooh.
Aster class moments, man. What we got? Cat over Wemby, yeah. WNBA special, damn.
These all
What's
D
the?
Mills.
Oh,
I
what's
think we
the
just-
W?
We was just asking name teams. So y'all got to like
good.
3. D Mills guarantees.
How does that make 2 different awards?
That was a bad moment, man. Name all 30 coaches, got to win 99% of the
Yeah, that
votes,
was a
bro.
bad move.
That I rewatched that and I'm like, bro, y'all was crazy as hell.
Wait, what was the other one, the first one?
Cat over Wemby.
All the cat over.
That's probably going to be number 1. That's fucking nuts.
I
People
think
didn't
it's the
even
30
see that.
coaches.
Oh, we got more.
Blocks equal empty stats.
Shit. I was hoping I didn't get nominated for this one. Fuck. Mike contemplating 2K over Jamaica.
Oh, that might win. That's my fucking. Hey, y'all was setting my boy Mike up. That wasn't an
Yeah,
after
that's
class. That was a.
What's that last one? Why you owe me money?
Oh my God, that was when he was talking.
And we got some good moments.
What happened?
Wait,
Is that
why?
an
Yeah, it's not
That's a
Aster
good
class.
moment.
Yeah.
The other ones I feel like are Aster class.
Oh shit.
Why you owe me money? All right,
That's
let's see.
hilarious.
Third
Why you
place.
everybody?
Mike contemplating 2K over Jamaica.
Okay, as long as they ain't
Not
make
only
my
did
boy.
he contemplate it, he did the shit.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, hey,
True.
Were
I'd
you
be a boat.
rage baiting him when you weren't sending him his money? Or were you like intentionally making him mad?
No, why?
Oh,
think he
I thought you was fucking with him at some point. At some point, I was just laughing because I thought you was fucking with him.
At what part? I'm.
Because this was,
I kind of fake remember. I don't remember the full.
Yeah, me.
I don't remember the full context, but I just knew at some point, like, you were like, why wouldn't I send you the money? But like, you still hadn't sent him the money. And Mike at some point was like, why do you owe me money?
I didn't. I think Mike was just being Mike. I didn't owe him money. He won a bet, and I was like, but the way he act like I ducked him for 5 months. You know what I'm saying? When I like
No,
and
y'all
recently-
remembering it wrong.
But
This is when we had our bet going. And we had Pacers, Knicks, and the other series was like OKC, whoever.
we miscommunicated about the.
Because I said you could have a cash out.
Exactly.
And
So
we-
that's so right. But that's still going to my point. You act like I owed you money when there was a miscommunication.
How did that resolve? I don't
I
know.
sent him the money,
Yeah, he sent
but
him
I
the
went
money.
on. I came on here acting like I wasn't going to send it to him because people was mad about it. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not
What you
sending
do
the
with that
money.
money?
Folded it up and put it in my pocket.
Didn't I just win a bet with
I
y'all
love
too?
that that's still a
Yeah.
running joke.
What bet did I win?
It was a game. Wait.
You sent me $51.
It was Knicks versus Spurs, right?
Yeah,
So
I
for
think-
context, right? When they won that game, Mike didn't automatically send me my money.
Yeah, he
But
did.
I didn't come in here like, why you owe me money? You feel me? That's my homie. He gonna send it to me. I ain't tripping. So that's like my thing was like, motherfucker, I just lost the bet. And we miscommunicated. So, but when a person owe you money, I feel like they ducking you. It's been months. It's been time.
I think that was a good moment, not an Aster class.
Me too. I
it's
don't think that was. I think
miscategorized.
that was the opposite of ass class. That was great podcasting.
All right, let's see what third place ended up being. Mike over Jamaica, 2K over Jamaica. Number 2 ended
Also
up being
not an ass class.
Cat over Wemby.
Aster
Aster
class.
class for sure. Which means number 1 got to be NBA coaches by White.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 30%. That's not that bad, but
It's not a wide margin, but
Kind of balanced out.
I say we pause it and do it again, KB.
Go
I
ahead.
know coaches. We know coaches off the top of our
I
head,
just
but
need
you
to
go
get the
double
teams.
check. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. All right. Who's the coach of the Detroit Pistons?
JB Bickerstaff.
New York Knicks.
Mike,
Mike
Brown.
Brown.
Celtics.
Hold on.
Joe Mazzulla.
They're gonna alternate because
Alternate.
when he said Pistons, you grabbed that drink very.
Oh, I was already in the process of grabbing it though.
Oh, you grabbed it nervously.
Nervously.
That's just what I could be wrong. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know everything. I could be wrong.
Raptors.
So, who just said Joe Mazzulla?
Both of us did.
Who said it first? All right, Raptors.
I don't know.
Darko.
Okay, now you on.
76ers.
Nick Nurse.
Heat.
You supposed to say that. Hey,
Darrick. Cavs.
Kenny Atkinson.
come on.
Magic.
This is
Jamal Mosley.
Come on,
Yeah.
D-Mill. Go ahead and say the day. Now it's back on you.
That's fine.
Bulls.
Billy Donovan.
Yeah.
Are you good?
He's just going.
Hawks.
That is
Don't say.
I can't
he was the
believe
coach of the Jazz. Quinn
This
Snyder.
is literally what you did last
Quinn
time
Snyder.
too.
Yeah.
Bucks.
Doc.
At this point, it's fucking Giannis. Hornets.
Charles Lee.
Come
Nets.
on. Yeah, you in your fucking bag, man.
Jordy
Jordan
Fernandez.
Fernandez.
You in your
Wizards.
fucking bag.
This is
This is the same one that fuck
No,
y'all
no,
up
no.
last.
This is why we got here last time.
Brian Keefe.
There you go.
You in your fucking bag, boy. You in your
Pacers.
fucking Duffy.
Rick Carlisle.
Thunder.
Mark.
They know.
Spurs.
Jordan Ott.
No. This is
Oh wait, who did you say?
Spurs.
Oh, I heard Suns. I'm sorry. Miss Johnson.
Go way to redeem yourself.
I heard Suns.
Yeah, I
Rockets.
believe.
Ime Udoka.
Nuggets.
This is
Thomas Islo.
No, it's not. That's Memphis. This is No, I know it.
Hey, you ain't get this far to get this far. You got it. You got it. You got it. If you need,
David.
you
Adelman.
got it.
David Adelman.
You got it.
Lakers.
JJ
JJ.
Redick.
Wolves.
Chris Finch.
Suns.
Jordan Ott.
Warriors.
Steve Kerr.
Grizzlies.
Thomas.
Blazers.
Tiago.
Tiago Splitter.
Clippers.
Ty Lue.
Ty Lue.
Jazz.
Will Hardy.
Mavericks.
Jason Kidd.
No, yeah. I don't know why I thought
Kings.
he got fired.
Doug Christie.
And Pelicans.
It's
Willie
James
Green.
Borrego.
Boom.
Oh shit.
Handshake.
Wait, who did he say?
He said Willie Green, who got fired a few months
Oh,
back.
yeah, no, it's James Borrego.
There y'all go. Good redemption, but that shit was still an after class back
D
then.
Millie just fucking snapped.
He
He
did.
I don't
He
think
did.
y'all
He
peeped.
been studying. Oh, you been watching games? One or the other?
A little bit of both.
A little bit more. All right, let's see if is there any more categories or is that the end of the award show?
there's more.
We still
Let's
got a
get
lot
it.
more.
Best debate.
Best debate.
Best debate. Oh, I didn't even know
The
what
50
debate.
This
Hey,
is where that
The
no.
50K should have been in
This
here.
is
feel like
no. This
Cat
is where that
versus Wemby probably makes it again.
where
Let's
is
see,
my
let's see.
money should have been because I feel like that was more a debate.
Surviving on 50K. Why you owe me money is here.
Yeah.
Check more boxes. I don't even remember that one.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, we were talking about
Oh,
who
Brunson
checks more
foul
boxes.
baiting. I don't remember that one either. And then blocks empty stats.
The checks more boxes is about Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul. I know that's how it started.
Okay. Only ones I remember is 50K. Why you owe me money.
Same.
Blocks.
Yeah, the blocks.
And the other two I don't remember. All right, let's see. Third place. Blocks equal empty stats. Guess what, fuckers? I still agree with what I was saying back then.
I still don't see how this. That was such a bad argument.
I still agree with
You
what I
about
was
to
saying.
reignite the shit,
No,
huh?
you're not. Second place, survive off 50K. And
I-
first place,
I
I'm surprised
stand-
that's not number one.
I stand on what the fuck I said about that one.
first place is why you owe me money. 42%.
I stand on what the fuck.
This is the right category for why you owe me
Yeah.
money. For sure.
yeah, I'm surprised the other one didn't.
Hey,
win.
hey, time out. Time out. It's a lot of voting, a lot of judging. Now it's time to reverse it. Clips, how the fuck is that an Astor class, but also in the best debate? That makes no fucking sense.
I
Because
guess
Astor class has to be like a specific person's putting on a bad, you know what I mean?
he has like a bad moment.
But I don't know.
Maybe he just needed 5.
The bad best,
That 50K shit had a real debate going
a
on.
real fucking debate that went on so long because that was in the middle of 2K, so I was streaming every day. That it was like, bro, get the fuck out of my stream talking about this shit. That went on for weeks. DMs.
2 more left.
2 more awards left to give to us or to the people. Let's see. Funniest
Funniest
moment.
moment.
Oh, let's
Okay.
go, man. Let's go. We got, oh my God. Why you condescended me?
What did I even say, Mike?
I don't remember.
You said,
forget.
while you think about that, go look at some NBA teams and we'll get back to you. That's because I just saw this clip like 2 days ago.
You do take it as condescending? Or did
No, I just thought it was funny. Be ready to go to jail. That's Knicks game 7. When these dudes is coming. Small
still
ball
might-
shot. Damn.
The small ball one is funny
Oh, the
as
small
shit.
ball one.
That
That
one
was
funny
a
as shit,
genuine
bro.
moment, man.
30 coaches. I be watching on mute.
I think that's when I said I'd be
I
watching.
think that's like an underrated funny moment. I don't think that's gonna get the
I don't
love
even
it
remember
deserves.
that one.
Because he was calling, it was a streamer, and he was calling her by the wrong name. And I
Yes.
corrected him, and he was like, well, I be watching on mute. Like, that shit is actually funny.
Yes.
What is the be ready to go to jail?
Game 7? Remember we went, not Game 7, we went to the Pacers game. I said if the Knicks lose, be ready to go to jail.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember you told me that.
Oh, we got more. Cartman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Elite.
I thought semen was growing inside of me. You doing something? Oh, damn, that's a good moment.
Wait, what's that one? What's that?
That's when he was on the phone with the big girl, and she was breathing hard.
Oh my fucking gosh. We got too many, man.
Nico Harrison rant, confetti shot, and Stephen A. Smith, is that say impersonations?
Yeah.
Impressions.
I have no idea what's going to win.
I think we got more nominees, right?
Probably
That was
two
all
more.
12.
Oh, those
That's
all
all
12?
12? Okay.
Yeah, let's just see. Third
Just
place.
don't waste none of the votes on fucking the
Fourth,
Nico
fifth
Harrison.
place.
Third place,
I'll be
semen was
watching on
growing
mute.
inside. Oh, fifth place, semen was growing inside of me. I be watching on mute in fourth place. Third place is when these dudes is coming. Shit. Second place is you doing something. 20% of the vote. That means whatever won got what, 25, 30%? Small ball shot, 24%.
That was so
I
funny.
And it was so
apologize
organic.
wholeheartedly.
It was
too.
so
That's why it was
organic.
funny. That's why
And it was so unintentional.
Yeah.
At least I don't think
the
it was
small ball podcast.
That shit crazy still.
That's type of awkward shit that happened at a like fucking family fucking barbecue. And I hate this new generation. They got these numbers on the boards ass podcast. And me and KB over there like, what the fuck?
Last award of 2025 is just straight up best moment. We got Cat over Wemby, Why You Owe Me Money, Survive on 50K, Why You Condescend to Me, Knicks Game 7,
The annual crash out.
the annual crash out, Small Ball Shot, Nico Harrison rant, WNBA special, 30 teams, Cartman. Whew. A lot of great moments, man. Let's see. In fifth place, Why You Condescend to Me. Fourth place, Cat over Wemby. Third place, Small Ball Shot. Second place, Why You Owe Me Money. And the best moment of 2025 for numbers on the board is
the coaches. Oh, Nico Harrison rant.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I actually want to re-listen to that Nico Harrison rant because I don't remember anything from it.
Big shout out to Clips, man, for
Shout out
putting,
to
that,
Clips.
putting that all together.
Wow. Shout out to the community for voting as well.
Absolutely.
We could not
1,500
do
votes.
any of this without y'all. And if you want to be a part of next year's vote, go follow Clips on Twitter. Go follow Clips on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube. Look at those community posts. What a legendary time. I just feel like we spent the first hour of the show doing that when it's supposed to be more like 20 minutes, but it was so fun that it don't matter.
I don't know.
Who want to talk about basketball anyway?
I think they love that type of stuff.
No,
I
for
mean,
sure.
this is still like us recapping the whole year.
Now we get to get right into these takes.
Good take, bad take. So the way this is going to work, I found stuff on Reddit. On one of my New Year's resolutions was less screen time. This episode made me have to do a lot of screen time, so I'm already starting off the year bad. Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, and then some of these come from my own personal thoughts. Basically, opinions that I've seen. I was like, interesting. Let's talk. Is it a good take? Is it a bad take? And talk through
Are
it.
you heavy on NBA Reddit?
No, and it depends. I do like reading like the post game stuff when teams lose. It's so funny when people just upset about their team lose, which makes sense. That's what fandom is. But everybody should get fired. This guy should get benched. And then 2 days later, it's like, greatest coach of all time. Play him 50 minutes if you could. So I just like seeing the reactionary nature of it all.
Yeah.
First
Why,
take.
you are?
No, I've actually never looked at NBA Reddit.
It's not the best place, but it could have some value.
Okay.
First one. The NBA should rework the 65 games rules for next season.
I've seen this a lot on Twitter.
So I'm just going to give some more context. Jokic is going to miss 4 to 6 weeks, which is going to put him close to not getting that 65 games. Obviously, LeBron James is 1 game away. Luka Doncic has missed 7 games. Anthony Edwards has missed 7 games. In order to get it, you got to miss, 12 games? Is that the math? Mm-hmm. Is that the math?
No.
Wait.
17 games. 17 games.
Oh, yeah, because it's 82.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Your math was real.
Yeah, my fault. J-Dubs these are people that made it last year, by the way. J-Dubs already out, Halliburton's already out, Tatum is already out. So there's a conversation about like 8 or 9 people that made All-NBA last season just not being eligible again. And of course, with Jokic going down, it's become more of a conversation because he was at that time probably the front runner to win MVP, and maybe he doesn't get the MVP or All-NBA or any accolades at all for the season.
I personally thought 65 games was a great benchmark in order to determine if you were going to be eligible for the award because I think that's like a good, healthy amount of games. Like So like to say that we want to rework it and make it 55 games. I just think that's.
Is that what people are saying?
No. I was
you
just saying.
okay.
I'm just throwing out a number because
Gotcha.
like the rework is probably going to be about a 5 to 10 game difference.
Okay.
At least I would imagine, because no way I'm giving it to someone who played in the 40s.
Sure.
So like, I thought 65 was a great healthy benchmark, and people also complained about stars not being available. This is something that makes stars have to go out and be on the court. So like, if you lower that amount of games, that also gives stars more wiggle room to be like, I don't want to still today. And then they would then complain about stars not playing on games. So like, there has to be this like balance, and I thought 65 games was like the perfect balance for it all.
I agree with Darrick. First of all, that rule has been implemented not that long ago.
At least year 3 of it, yeah.
And so it's like to want to change because I guess Jokic went down or certain guys won't make it. I feel like it defeats the purpose of making any rule. Why have any rule in if it's going to potentially affect the players that we love the most?
Yeah.
You know, because it happens, you know, that's just what the rule is. And it would suck, but there's also things where like you can like challenge some of the games or whatnot. So if like Jokic is like the overwhelming favorite of MVP and he plays 63 games, then they can go and do something about it or push something forward. But I do agree with Darrick. 65 is fair. It's doable if we're being completely honest. And it also opens up the door for other people. We in a time where like it's so much talent right now that if some player that was in the last year's All NBA can't make it this time, the person Jamal Murray is having a great year, and if it opens up the door for him to get more recognition for the first time in his career, to be an All-Star or to be selected for something like that, then it's like I won't be tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
it's not like the people who replaced them are like people that we're going to look at and be like, oh, that's so undeserving.
Exactly.
So it's like, you got to look at it from the perspective that like, there's a lot of people who are deserved. There's a lot of people that get snubbed. Y'all complain about people being snubbed every year. This is now an opportunity for people who get snubbed to actually get a chance to get in.
Yeah.
So I'm not against it.
Yeah, to me, it's a bad take. It really comes down to how lenient they are with the X amount of games they'll give you compared to the 65. So if Jokic ends up playing 61, I think there's some like, to me, he should still get the MVP if he was going to win it based on the games played. I just don't think it should be strict 65. It really comes down to how lenient it is. But I don't really mind the 65 games at all. And y'all made all the good points where we have so much talent in this league. If a couple people sit out, the people that are getting in I'm perfectly fine with it. And again, it only makes them look better on their resumes when they have an All NBA or they have this, they have that. So
could we just add things to it? Like I feel like some of the 65 was like to get guys to actually play and not load manage.
Yeah,
and
that's
not take games
the
off.
idea behind it for Adam Silver. It was never about making people play through injury. It was we want to make sure that LeBron is playing these away games because in the Eastern Conference because teams or people paying hella money to see him play. So that's why I think it could use some type of a rework. I don't know if that means changing it from 65, but making it so that like legitimate injuries get counted a little bit less than like low management.
Because he literally cannot play.
Yeah, there's nothing that he can do. And I didn't even mention name Wemby, who should have been DPOY for 2 years straight. He's probably not going to be eligible to win DPOY.
He also
again.
would have been a bit different because what games did he play?
What do you mean?
How many games did Wemby end up playing?
Oh, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
last year?
Yeah.
Because he had that blood clot.
Yeah, he was on his way, and then he had the clot, and then he just.
Because it's a big difference to play 62 games or 61 games,
it
like
might
we
have
was
been like
mentioning.
40.
But yeah, if you're
Yeah.
playing,
Let's see. I won't.
it's just very, very tough.
it's like I like the 65 part because it's visible. You can see that benchmark. But it could have been like a little bit of an unwritten rule
Last year
at
he
the
played
same
46
time too.
games.
46. In my mind, All NBA, obviously there's accolades that like help you make more money, right,
Yeah.
if you are a player. But for me, when I look at All NBA, in my mind, it's supposed to be like this snapshot of what the season ended up being. And it will feel weird to have a snapshot of the season and there's no Jokic in that snapshot. There's no Wemby of the snapshot, two of the most important players in the league. No LeBron James, even if he is 41 years old. No potentially Anthony Edwards, God forbid, sprain his ankle. He's not even going to be eligible soon. So that's where it makes me think that a rework could be something that we look forward to, but not like we lowering the number to 55. Like I wouldn't do that, but it's maybe how do we gauge actual injury? Because I think it was Zach Lowe that was saying, if Jokic plays 60 games, right, his 60 games is more valuable than somebody that may have played 70 that made All-NBA third team because he wasn't there to make first team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
maybe he should just get the nod just because of that. And I think that Adam Silver has a lot of shit on his plate right now, and he got to figure out how to make it work. Because I think it has worked in the sense that like we are seeing less superstar players just set out because of low management.
Oh, for sure. Because
It's
they
just
don't
now
want
we just getting injured more.
Isn't there like a 30% like salary increase or something like that?
I'll take your word for it though.
I thought it was something like that, but yeah, every time you hit one, like you get a big boost for your next contract. So, I mean, it makes them have to go out there and play.
Next one I got. The All-Star voting first return came out. LeBron James is 8th,
Yep.
which is the lowest he has ever been.
Wasn't Denny above him?
It would make sense to me, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my mind. Take number 2. LeBron James shouldn't be an All-Star this year. He's averaging
That's a
20
bad
points per
take.
game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists.
So if
It's
we're
a
looking
bad
at it
take.
from a
Look at it however you want.
analytical standpoint, yeah, I don't think LeBron has played like an all-star. But if we're looking at it from a draw, a business, and what people go to All-Star Weekend for, it's LeBron James. I mean, he's the face of the league still. He's gonna draw in the most attention, and it's in LA, the biggest city it's been in a while. So like, it would kind of be foolish to not have LeBron in the All-Star game just because he is the biggest appeal when you talk about globally. Like people will fly out the country to come and see him play in the
You remember
All-Star Weekend.
how well he played last year in the All-Star game?
Well, no, he didn't play, but he's healthy right now. Last year he just kind of was late.
If he's gonna get
scratched
in-
him 2 hours before the game.
If he's going to get in, how do we get him in? You know what I mean? Because the one thing that we thought for sure, LeBron's going to make it because he's going to be number 1 in fan voting because
Yeah.
that's always the case, and it's 50% that, 25% that, 25% that. But if he don't got the 50% for the fan voting, then that means that the coaches have to vote him in for one. And if they don't vote him in, do you think Adam Silver is like, well, he's Bron, we're going to put him in there anyway?
I think coaches shit might vote him in.
You think so?
I think there's such a respect for LeBron James, especially in his potentially his last All-Star. They're gonna want to get him in. I don't think it's a bad take again from D Mills like statistical standpoint, but you got to add the name to this one. This is LeBron James. Like Kobe had some year in his last couple years. He didn't probably deserve to be All-Star, but he was right there. Again, and I think Kobe had to probably
He hit the fan vote.
the
for
fan
sure.
votes for this because Kobe just
And that was
a
back
lovable
when
guy.
fan voting was way more heavy than just the 50%.
But it's just like the NBA has done a really good thing with respecting their legends, especially the top dogs. So
yeah, I mean,
think
they
they
did
get them in there.
the Wade and Dirk thing, but that was because we knew that they were going to be done this season.
Yeah.
We don't know that for LeBron James for sure. It would feel weird if we had an All-Star weekend with no Bron, but we kind of just did it last year in a way because he
Yeah.
obviously didn't play. And let's be honest, nobody give a fuck about the actual All-Star game.
Yeah, I mean, but if we the way they're doing it now, Jokic is not going to be an All-Star game. I mean, I think we can kind of almost fully guarantee that just because he's hurt now.
4 to 6
and,
now, it's like, yeah.
and like he's not going to rush to get back to be an All-Star game. So LeBron, that opens up a spot. But the way they have it framed is that it's world versus U.S.
But you don't have to think about it like that because the people that get in, you don't have to think about world versus U.S. until after the rosters are set.
Okay. Well then, yeah, LeBron, I think he's going to make it.
Next one. You can't win at a high level with Trae Young. Good take, bad take.
That's your number 1 option, probably. Yeah. As number 2, number 3, I think it works.
I think it's a good take.
Yeah, it's a good.
High level, winning at a high level, it's just hard to do that when you have a guy that is not going to provide anything on defense and is just sometimes inefficient on offense.
Yeah, and
It's
also
just
he
hard
doesn't
to
do
hide.
anything. He's not much of a threat off the ball. Like he's not locked in and engaged off the ball. I feel like you kind of need your star to still do things when the ball isn't directly in their hands, and he doesn't really do that.
Yeah, I would agree with these guys.
And I want Trae Young to be one of them players too. It's just it's
I do
hard to
too,
do.
but one thing that I'm like, I don't want nobody to be nothing they can't be.
Mm-hmm.
So I want him, if he could be it, he did. That 1 year, that was dope. It was cool to see. We cheered him on. It was exciting. But yeah, the reality lays in what Darrick and Mike basically said, where you're already a smaller guard. You can be a phenomenal basketball player as a smaller guard,
Yeah.
and still be behind the 8-ball just because size does matter in the NBA. And yeah, right now it's just been a tough situation. and the shooting hasn't been there. The defense, even if he was locked in, but he don't seem locked in. You're going to commit a lot of money to him. A bunch of things would have to change. He would have to be paid a different scale, and he would have to, like Darrick say, be a second or third, still highly featured, but not your main guy. Then that becomes complicated because what type of player do you put with him? Because he doesn't do a lot off the ball. I don't know. So I'm going to say, yeah, you can't win at the highest level as of now with Trae Young. But I'm still a fan. I still hope he can figure it out. Still rooting for him, obviously. But the reality is the reality.
Yeah, I think that when you talk about second and third option, it's just harder to do that when he's trying to get paid a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
So if he's going to be your third option, you don't want to pay your third option $40 million. You know what I mean? Or third most important player. So it's an interesting one. The next one, the Celtics are right back into contention with no moves other than Jason Tatum coming back from injury.
No.
Nah, I still think that's center spot. It's even though they have a serviceable core there, I just don't think it's championship worthy.
I also don't like a guy coming off an Achilles and you putting him right in contention in the heart of the season. I think that's just a setup for failure. So yeah, this team is completely different. Jason Tatum hasn't played with this version of the Boston Celtics. This is a team that doesn't have Drew Holiday, Porzingis, and all of the things that made them that championship team. It's a little different. Jaylen Brown looks like a different player by all means. So there will be an adjustment period, and then this dude is coming off as an Achilles at a precedented time that we haven't seen a comeback this fast. So I think they just ride the wave out instead of just being so contention focused. And a playoff series or two, if you overexceed and he comes back better than expected, I think that just sets you up even better for next year when you do make a move or two.
I'm really on both sides of this. Like I think the biggest takeaway is what P said with the injury and how we just don't want to rush expectations for him. But I think they can kind of survive without a center just for the fact that they've done it before. But again, they are missing a Drew Holiday. Kristaps, yeah, he's not there, but he was missing a lot of games when they was there. They was running small with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
The year they made it to the finals, he didn't play until the finals.
They're kind of used to running small because, they really light you up from three. But I think about the other top dogs in the East with Pistons, the Knicks, and then I guess you look at the Cavaliers. They really beat you up on the glass. They really can, especially the Knicks and the Pistons. They going to need some type of center or somebody that can hang with these guys.
Yeah, because when it wasn't Porzingis, it was Al Horford, who also is not there anymore.
There is little to no value being a good NBA team, not a great NBA team for a long extended period of time.
Example?
I got this from the Grizzlies subreddit.
So there's no value in being just good.
Can you restate it?
There's no value. There's little to no value with being good, not a good, not great team for too long.
Yeah, I think I said that. I used to screen at the mountaintop on Through the Wire, I believe, where it's like I either want to be contending or I want to be at the bottom collecting assets and trying to get my Cooper Flag, my Victor Wembanyama, my Darren Peterson. Because, just being a really solid team, unless you're LA, the Knicks, or Chicago, I guess. So it's different levels because if the Hornets became a really good team like the Memphis Grizzlies over the last few years, I think it would be good for them because they haven't had that in a while.
It really comes down to comparison. And you don't want to compare it to just other teams, but again, the Grizzlies might be looking at the Rockets or something to be like, oh, they kind of elevated, they had growth. But there's other teams that's down there with the Jazz is like, I guess the Pelicans or teams like that that's just always just kind of been down there. It's just like, they probably looking at you like they kind of wish they could be in that spot.
But the Pelicans were, and I think when the Pelicans were, they probably felt like the Grizzlies, where it's like we just a good team, but we ain't got no championship aspiration.
The West has been a little bit more, I guess, jumbled up. The East is like the Wizards have been just down there for a long time. If they could make the play-in for at least a couple years, I feel like they'd be happy.
Even when they weren't, because that wasn't that long ago where they had Brad Beal and Russ pushing them for a play-in, or that was actually a playoff spot. The play-in didn't exist. There was no value for, I don't want to say it was no value, but when John Wall, Bradley Beal, Wizards team, it was cool. That's all it was. Yeah. There was some pipe dreams of like Kevin Durant will come back to DC. Yep. Can we get Paul George? Anthony Davis might leave and they could get, but like that shit was always a pipe dream. And it was just like, cool Wizards team.
The two examples that counter that, and these are just like crazy examples that maybe one-on-ones is the Raptors were a good team for 7 years and then traded for Kawhi Leonard and won a championship. And then the Pacers have always just been a good team and then ended up getting handed Halliburton and they made it to the finals. So
Yeah.
but I don't know if those are like moments that it's hard to replicate from other teams for being good, or is
You
it just
also
something
need a
people
great
should
front
strive
office
for?
that know when to capitalize at the right moment.
The only thing about it is like those are two examples against 55, where there's a bunch of fan bases that will tell you, well, this is the reality for me. Congrats for them on a Kawhi, a hell of a run for him. But here's the other 79 examples.
I feel like, well, it's been like that with the Heat for a little bit since like LeBron left.
Sure.
Where they've always been a good team where we're going to respect them. And they happen to make the finals, but we never looked at the Heat as a top team.
I even think that it's hard to put them in there because they actually got to the mountaintop at least, and they did it twice.
They did it twice.
A lot of these other teams, I seriously, like John Wall and Brad Beal, I used to love those teams with Trevor Ariza, Otto Porter. Then they
But you
drafted,
never thought that they were going to
But you never thought they would win the championship. Hell, I like those Celtics teams with IT in them.
Yeah.
IT, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, those teams were tough, physical. Brad Stevens was a hell of a coach. And you would try as a basketball fan to squint and see, is there some possibility?
I mean, the post-Kawhi Spurs were trying to be good, and then it's like, this shit kind of sucks. Like, we can be good enough
DeMar
to be...
and DeJounte?
Yeah, it's like, we can be competitive, but when they really got back to it, it's because they started to suck on purpose. And then they got Wembanyama, and then got the top 5 pick 3 years in a row.
I really think that's just the way.
Yeah.
It's like if we can't be competing for a championship, being in the middle, we have to hope and pray that Giannis becomes available and he would
You
want
got
to
to do
play for
your
us.
due diligence sometimes, or you got to kind of go through the mud.
But
Clippers
yeah.
are another example. They've been good for 5 years now. You know, I mean,
But
they-
shit,
probably-
it's
and they
longer
probably
than
wish
that.
it.
yeah,
They
it's
probably
true.
wish they had their
15
draft
years
pick.
basically, and they just never been able to do anything with it. I mean, it's probably good to keep the butts in the seats, but maybe your alternate direction is the better one. The 76ers are a sleeping giant in the Eastern Conference. Right now, they are 18-14, 2-game streak. They just won their first game where all of their like starter players were there. Are they potentially sleeping giant? They're the 5 seed right now.
It's hard to the sleeping giant is a very, very extreme thing to say. But I will say I love this team. I think about this team all the time. I really like them. I know I'm a Knicks fan, but like I always kind of peek in and be hoping that like this team is getting together. Because when I am watching, I like the way Tyrese Maxey played. The other night, he was slicing and dicing somebody. He was just getting to the
Was this against the Grizzlies
yeah.
when VJ hit that shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Literally the other night. Joel Embiid, I feel like versus when I first seen him and was like, his ass don't need to be playing, versus now it looks a lot
Hey,
better.
He be hooping.
He be
no,
hooping.
he
looks
He be
great.
hooping. VJ Edgecombe has gotten over his rookie wall shit. Quentin Grimes is like a real legit 6-man. We haven't seen Kelly Oubre in a minute, but I remember when at the beginning of the season, Kelly Oubre was giving them really good minutes. Trendon Watford had flashes. Dominique Barlow be giving them good minutes. Drummond has started, and he had a fucking game. We had 3 threes. I like this team a lot. Jared McCain is like, I feel for Jared McCain. But I know his time to get rolling is on its way. But I do love this team a lot. It's just that when you say something like sleeping giant, there's a certain result that has to be there.
So hypothetically, if the playoffs start today, which
They would
is
play with Raptors.
they would play the Raptors in the first round,
I would take the Sixers.
and in the second round they would go against the Pistons, assuming the Pistons beat their 1-8 matchup.
If Joel Embiid is healthy, I think they could beat the Pistons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
it
I
all
think that's
depends.
where it comes
Yeah.
down.
But Joel Embiid is saying that he feels
The best
like
ever. But
yeah,
he's supposed to say that.
Yeah, like he's feeling more
Imagine you
closer
said
to
the opposite.
himself.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, I
I
feel
don't
like
actually
shit.
ain't got it.
But he dropping 30 though.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, didn't he say that like a few months ago? Like he felt like his body was like just like giving up on him or something like that.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he said something like that. Like his body just wasn't where he wanted it to be, and now for him to be saying that,
But what was the context to it? Was he not playing? Was he
yeah,
playing?
he
His
wasn't
last
playing.
6 games,
Yeah.
39-9, 22-14, 27-6, 31-5, 34-10, 22-6.
If he ain't playing, then he
Yeah.
shouldn't say I feel great if he ain't playing.
Yeah.
But if he is playing and he's playing like that, then I think, it sounds good. But I like this team a lot. Sleeping Giant.
I wouldn't say sleeping giant, but they
definitely won't be an easy out.
With if Joel Embiid is playing on that floor, then you definitely looking at like you might squint your eyes and have some faith that they can upset somebody.
I think it was Jeff Teague who said he would take the Sixers in a series versus the Pistons if Embiid was 80%. And I remember scrolling and being like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've liked this team all season, though. I like this team a lot. It was just about waiting on PG and JoJo. So
Yeah.
PG has some. He's had some games this year
some
too,
moments.
where it's like, okay,
Paul George I think he does a good job of just fitting in. I think he understands that Maxey's the guy now, and shit, he's just a third option now.
Man, if he was making 20 million instead of 50 million, that shit would be great.
Also, he do be looking old now.
You know, he definitely
does.
look
He
old.
look old
But one
now,
thing that
bro.
don't look old, his headline still, man.
you know,
he's still crisp as could be.
he had a really good game. Well, maybe not a really good game. He had some good moments. Did he make somebody fall? I'm thinking about my 2K series. I'm sorry.
I remember he played against the Bulls and Ayo had locked them up real quick.
Of course, that's what Ayo does.
Ayo locked them up real quick.
That's
I was
what
like,
Ayo does.
PG,
Yeah.
he used to break people down without effort. Now he kind of getting locked
Yeah, I
up
was watching
sometimes.
Paul George and it dawned on me that he old because I'm like, damn, I'm like he did something and I was like, oh, I want to ask him about that. Maybe I could ask him at All Star. I'm like, yeah, no.
He might be there as a Sevilla, maybe.
Man, shout out to PG, man.
All right.
Forever my guy.
The Brooklyn Nets have a brighter future than the Chicago Bulls. Good take, bad take.
I don't know about this one.
Nah, because at least when I look at the Bulls, like I say, they at least have one guy that's concrete that can play at an all-star level, and Josh Giddey. So therefore, I can confidently say no.
You know what? I'm gonna say this is a good take. Just because the Bulls, again, they just beat the Magic. They just for some reason cannot lose games. They're gonna end up with a similar pick like they do always, and they just have not been able to get those picks to really do anything. Nets might end up with a top 3 pick. They might end up with one of those top picks.
I think I'm agree with Mike.
Because they know how to tank. Oh, they know how to, they know how to actually tank better than the Bulls.
They
So,
drafted 5 rookies.
Yeah.
I like Igor Demon. I see some flashes in Danny Wolf. I think judgment is out for the rest of them. Drake Powell shows some moments
Yeah.
too.
I think Drake Powell's on the right team. A team that he can go to and just like develop and like be. He's so raw that he needs freedom, and I think the Nets actually provide it.
They have that pick, but they've been winning lately. I think that pick.
Where they at?
They are sitting at 13th in the standings.
Okay.
They haven't really been playing anybody recently. Like MPJ's been out,
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
Cam Thomas was pick, right. Yeah, give me them. But it's tough because the Bulls do have.
They already had like
Modest
a little bit.
Buzelis
They got a little
and
bit of foundation,
Josh
don't they?
Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
So for
you
the
would have
context-
to bet that somebody on the Nets could be as good or better.
The conversation, of course, it started with rosters, but it also went to management and future assets. It kind of was an all-encompassing thing.
Yeah.
About like
And I also think
this is
Jordan-
Bulls fans not trusting
Yeah.
Carney Chovas to make right decisions with the
Which I don't
expirings
either.
and so on.
I think
thought this was
I
one
think
of
Jordy
yours at
Fernandez
first.
is also probably a better coach too.
Yeah.
For younger, for the
I think-
for
for the-
situation.
I think
Yeah.
he gets more out of his
the-
players than Billy Donovan.
Than Billy Donovan, yeah.
But that's because Billy Donovan is still he would get more if he coached different like Jordy Fernandez. Jordy Fernandez understands he has a young team. Billy Donovan, I don't know. He don't.
Well, they just tell him go win every game you can. You know, like play the guys that's gonna help you win that game
Yeah.
to get you 41 and 41. And like the last 2 games for the Bulls kind of showcase some really good Billy Donovan stuff because we've been out 2 of our star guards, and we just went against like Paolo and them and got a win in the previous game against the Pelicans and blew their ass out. So I think that kind of showcases that like you can be without 2 starters and your best backup and still win games. That showcase some cool things. But the one clip when Modest Buzelis was on the show with Tommy Alter with the bullshit, and he said that they were in film and Modest did a step back on Paul George and hit
don't
a
do
mid-range shot, and Billy told him don't do that. And it's like, what the fuck is on about? And I can't help but to think, and now Patrick Williams is just not good, but I wonder how much, Patrick Williams was a mid-range killer his first
Yeah.
couple years of his career. Now you look at his shot diet, it's like all threes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I wonder how much Billy restricted him from
He
taking the
took
shots
one
that he wanted.
yesterday, and Stacey King was kind of surprised. He's like, "Oh, he getting back to that bread and butter when he hit a nice little midi."
Yeah.
So you think there's a world where Patrick Williams is being
He's on a leash.
He's
Well,
in
I
a
think
box.
it's too late now.
It's
I think
way too late.
If it was year 1 or year 2, we'd be having a
too
real
late.
conversation. He'd put together 2 good role player games, but like you picked him 4. And he's making $90 million. You know what I mean?
It would just be very funny if he goes to a different team and we just see a
but
different.
we're saying
Yeah.
that ain't gonna happen because
First of all,
been
no
his
other
whole
team is
career.
trading for him in that big ass contract.
I get what you're saying. I think it's a great conversation because I didn't realize how many people just hate Cam Reddish, but what's his age? Rich Paul.
Rich Paul was talking about him. Yeah.
And he was saying like something about confidence. And there was so many people that was reacting. Maybe he's just not good. I think two things could be right. Sure. Yeah. But I think it's an interesting conversation because of the Patrick Williams thing. I'm not here to say what you just said, that Patrick Williams go to a different team and he's going to boom. But when you talk about player development and where a player starts for the first stretch of their career, if you are being boxed in or told to not do this or leashed up a bit, it will definitely fuck you up.
Because you have to think of the first couple years of Pat's career, and this is going to make me say I'm fucking defending Patrick Williams, but that's when the Bulls immediately started to be good.
Yeah.
And that was like, oh shit, like you're a rookie and a sophomore year player. He broke his hand his sophomore year, so he didn't play a lot of games. And it's like, we're rolling, we got the number 1 seed going into the All-Star break. You kind of have to sit here and shoot threes, brother. Yeah. You're not going to be allowed to create. We got fucking DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine to do that. You just kind of play your role. And it kind of is like, that's just who you are as a player now. When you're 2020 draft, we're in year 5, year 6, and it's like, I'm going to spot up and I'm going to shoot.
And that's the side of it that I think a lot of fans and people that just want to talk ball real quick on social media, they don't understand, and a lot of them don't care to understand. It's just better to say somebody's a failure. It's better to say, oh, he was weak, he never was good, he never was going to be shit. But it's like, not even basketball. For me, though, I watch all of the shit, and it's just always hard for me to believe. And I always talk about it. Growing up, watching the Browns get all of those fucking quarterbacks, it's hard for me to believe that all of them are just ass. They all was great in high school and great in college, and they all just got to the fucking NFL and forgot how to play. You just can't convince me that, man. Some of this shit is developed, it's environment.
I mean, some of those dudes went on to have good careers other places.
Yeah, it's confidence. Some of them aren't good. I'm not saying this is the case for everybody that don't pan out, but I don't think it's just as simple as a guy not being fucking good, because everywhere else they were good. You know what I mean? I do think it's some things conditioned. And I'm sorry, it don't take away everything. Yeah, Cam Reddish had some motor issues, and some of those quarterbacks couldn't read defenses. And yeah, the NFL and the highest level is harder. But like when you have just so many examples of different things, the Bulls have shown us that they don't know how to develop talent.
I mean, also with the NFL, I think we saw with Caleb, his first few years, people were calling him a bust. But then he got a good coach next to him that allowed him to play his game. Yeah. And then boom, now Caleb is like, as some people said, the darling of the NBA.
It's an easy.
Why would they say such a thing?
It's an easier.
Perhaps he's not.
You know what's funny? You said in NFL, but you know what's funny? Dana's grandma came to the house yesterday. She was chilling. We was chilling and everything. I was in my office doing what I did. Then I came out the last 15 minutes, just talking to her, playing with the dogs or whatever. And she's getting ready to go. She's getting the dress. She said, how's your business going? The podcast, it's good? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, Dana's aunt showed me, you rap now? She's telling me the thing. And I was like, yeah, me and my homies just be having fun, you know. I'm like, I might write a book and be in a movie. I'm going to just do everything I can do. And as she's putting on her stuff, she asked me again for the 90th time, you just do NBA, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, because everybody's talking about the Bulls at the school and everything like that. I mean, the Bears. And I'm like, yeah, man, it's a great time. She said, you know what? You know who I really love? I said, who? Caleb Williams. He just seems like a humble young guy. You know, these athletes, they get their money, they get arrogant. It's something about him. So he is becoming a darling. When she said that, I sat there like, damn.
That's my quarterback.
Caleb Williams got Nani just in this motherfucker blushing. She don't give a fuck about no painted nails or nothing. She like, that boy there is a humble young man. That boy is the guy. And I'm like, boy, when you win, everything is just, because I guarantee you, Nani ain't give a fuck about no Justin Fields. And yeah, the first couple years, ain't give a fuck about no Caleb Williams. But boy, they winning and he's smiling in them interviews. And I'm just like, man, I love that for Caleb Williams and the Bears. Nani in my living room talking about the Bears.
Should he try to throw for 270 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I think if a record is in reach, you should always try to get it.
And ain't that funny? The Bears also poorly developed quarterbacks to the point that people just automatically assume Caleb Williams
was a bust.
It just we changed everything, the coach, the belief system, and how we did it. So I
upgraded the O-line significantly.
Upgraded the O-line.
Like,
I think things that again, I don't look at Justin Fields and says he's Caleb Williams or the best quarterback. I'm not gonna put in every excuse. But I do think that some of those things play a part. He didn't play for Ben Johnson. He didn't have this offensive line. He didn't have the weapons. Doesn't mean if he did, he would be Caleb Williams. Two things can be right. Two things can be right, ladies and gentlemen. But I think for people that love the actual sports, it's something that's a little bit more interesting and deeper than just saying somebody's weak. I don't know where that came from. It's like this thing that just be like, oh, he's bad. He sucks. He's not good.
I was just looking at the wind to see if it's going to be a windy day tomorrow or whatever. But you know what? Thinking about that one pass,
It don't matter.
It don't matter. To DJ Moore, it don't matter no more.
He's just an airbender, man.
It don't matter.
All right, next one we got. This is kind of a two-parter, but I'll give the first part first. The Orlando Magic will regret the Paolo Banchero contract.
No, because
You want us to answer that or you want to give the second
Yeah,
part?
get this part first.
No.
you kind of had to. He was the #1 overall pick, and he earned that money. At the
2
time.
years, I'm sorry, 2 years. 5 years, 239 is the number.
Nobody batted an eye when they gave him that.
No.
In
was
fact,
well
you know.
deserved.
In fact, you know what they bet. This is why revisionist history is funny in hindsight. What did they bat an eye at? The Franz Wagner fucking contract.
Yeah. Franz Wagner contract. Yeah.
I remember. But no, I would not put that on the Orlando Magic. I would not put that on anybody. When they paid Paolo Banchero, it was highly anticipated. It was highly expected. It was what it was. You might have had some people that had some things to say. Those people say something about everything because I don't know what else, like you said, the Magic was supposed to do. But I do remember a lot of the conversations being around the Franz Wagner contract, and now everybody is
Because
team
if
Franz
you
Wagner.
let him reach restricted free agent, everybody's offering him the same contract.
Well, I don't agree that they're going to regret it, by the way. But I think the counter to this is like, you don't regret that you gave him a contract. You regret the amount of money you gave him.
Because you still have to improve the roster. The roster still needs to improve, and you're about to pay. You got Dane, Suggs.
I got part two there. The Orlando Magic will regret the Jalen Suggs contract.
I think they do Suggs more than Paolo.
5 years, 150.
easily.
Yeah, this is definitely
And he
the
just got
one.
injured. He came back yesterday and got injured yesterday, too.
No, yeah, this is definitely the one that you would probably more so regret than Paolo.
Yeah.
The ceilings are just drastically different. You talking about players.
I also hate the revisionist history because you do have a team you were supposed to fill out, but when he got the money, they was coming off a success that made it seem like they were getting closer.
Yeah, that's
and
why
closer.
and then they
the
also
contract
did
thing is
swing
such a
to
hindsight
improve the roster
thing.
by
They
getting
made
Desmond
this swing.
Bain.
It didn't
They-
limit them to getting Desmond Bain. They went and got that,
And then Anthony Black has developed into a very good NBA player.
which they're
so
going to pay
too
him.
good.
Yeah, so like,
He's so good that paying him is where it get real dangerous.
Yeah,
That's where you regret the Jalen Suggs shit.
I think
You always knew, nobody saw them putting together this team and ever questioned Paolo and Franz getting big bags.
Yeah,
But nobody saw Jalen Suggs getting 30 annual. Nobody in their right mind. saw
part of
that.
the reason was because they was out and he
He
could
was
take all
killing.
the shots.
I'm not. Yeah, I ain't saying he ain't
And he was
deserving.
hitting them shots, too.
Yeah, he
That
was.
the
But
big
like,
thing.
when you go back to his rookie year, I don't think nobody would
I
have.
think they also projected for themselves to be better than what they are this season, bringing in Desmond Bain. And
Yeah.
they can't stay healthy.
yeah.
too, so
That's really is.
Yeah, I mean, if this comes down to the fact that they can't stay healthy, then it's just bad luck, and you got to figure out how do we pivot from this. But I think you got to still play this out and just figure out, can we all be healthy at the same time and what this really looks like.
I'm not mad at being progressive. I'm not bad at questioning things, but I'm also not going to say that they should regret it.
yeah, regret is
'Cause
too
you did
crazy.
what you had to
for your
do.
#1 pick.
We love this team. Hey, we loved them so much when they got Desmond Bain. None of this was a conversation either.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if you should regret it, but you should look to change things if you're not happy with it. But regret, I think, is just too strong of a word for something that we all saw on the way. And nobody had no big, hey, they shouldn't be doing this.
Next one comes from Heat Twitter.
Oh,
Bam Adebayo peaked 2 years ago. There's no reason to even expect him to be better than what he was 2 years ago. This is who he is, and this is who he'll forever be.
Still really damn good though.
Yeah, that's not an
no,
indictment
no,
on
it's
him
not
being
enough.
ass.
But
Yeah, I say this is a good take, but I would again though I'm with D Mills. Like Bam is, you still expect a lot from him. It's just you don't expect that.
How old
I
is
guess that
Bam?
offensive jump.
If I had to guess, Bam is 28.
28, I would assume.
And as amazing as defensive, TJ's not getting that shit over a Wemby
Yeah, he's
or a
28.
Chet. I mean, like he's gonna get recognition from all NBA defensive, but I think to look at him to get like another award or to really be kind of recognized as one of the best defenders is kind of over with.
Yeah, I think it's okay to say he peaked, but it's also comfortable to say that he's still a very damn good basketball player.
I'm not ready to say he's peaked.
But yeah, he still has room to grow.
I like him in
At
his
28,
Miami
he
Heat
can still grow.
offense a lot more.
But even if he did peak, he's still going to be one of the best centers in the league.
Only reason I'm not ready to say he peaked is because what peak mean to some people is like just this one-off year. He's still like the way that they just changed the system, the way that this team is improving, the way he plays, and because he's only 28 still. Who's to say next year he can't just have a career year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can.
It won't mean that that's who he'll be for the rest
Yeah.
of his career. But I mean, based off what people saying a peak is, it's just a 1 year thing. With this type of offense and the type of growth
That's a
that
good
they've
point
had,
because
who's to say what is his career
this
high?
offense damn near forces him to be aggressive.
His career high
And points per game.
is 20. He's averaging 18 right now. Who's to say he just can't get 21 next year? And then y'all gonna be saying that's his peak year? I kind of look at peaks different. I think it's a collection, and I think right now he's still in his peak.
Yeah.
And
I think
it's-
that's is that kind of what this person is saying, that he peaked 2 years ago, but he's still in it. He just hasn't.
Yeah,
gotten
no, yeah.
better.
They're not saying he's regressing. They're saying that the version of Bam that we've got this year, last year, the year before that is
still
basically
the
the
same.
version of Bam we will always get.
oh,
He won't hit the next
yeah,
level.
You
that's-
said 2
this
years
is-
ago, so I'm stuck on that they're
Yeah,
saying.
no, I'm sorry. That's like the start of his peak, and this is
Oh.
like we're
Yeah,
still,
he's
in,
still
it,
in it.
but they don't expect him to go to another level on either side of the
Yeah,
ball.
expecting him to go to another level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how
I agree with
interpret
them
it,
then.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is who Bam Adebayo is for the most part. But I still think even in his peak, he can have his best season of his peak still maybe on the horizon, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I would buy into that, seeing that the Heat overhauled their entire philosophy in 1 year. And this being the first year, they're pretty damn good at it. And also to Darrick's point, if this is, I'm happy with it. Shit, he can come play for my team.
100%.
Yeah, everybody wants
The
him.
fuck?
Apparently, everybody who's calling, they want him, and they saying hell no.
And I think it allows you to open up the door to bring somebody else in.
Oh yeah, because all NBA players want to play for Bam, not play for him, but play with Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, because he does not have to shoot the ball 80 gazillion
He
times.
gonna
Yeah.
back you up defensively, man. He's
Back
the
you up
best in the world.
defensively,
He
can
can
run the
pass the
floor,
ball.
pass the ball. Yeah.
He'll rebound the ball and go. You don't have to always bring the ball up the court and initiate the offense. It's just
They can bring anybody on the team. They can go get Giannis.
Yeah.
They can get a Ja Morant. They can get a LaMelo Ball.
he fits with anybody.
Whatever type of player y'all like, they can go get. If fucking Jaylen Brown became available, they can go get Jaylen Brown. He does not get in the way of anything.
Yeah.
I think that is something to be said for Heat Nation, Heat culture.
God, his money is nuts too. Shout out to Bam, bro. I remember seeing that video of him going back to his old house.
Yes, from
and to
years
think that
ago.
he about to make
Yeah.
$57 million a year.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that much.
30%
I thought
of the
it was
cap.
50.
No, he's at 50 now. He's got 53 and then 57.
Is that the end of it?
What do you
Yep.
think he gonna do with all that money?
Gonna fold it up, put in his pocket.
He gonna blow it back on
No,
was
because she's
lame.
an independent woman who doesn't need any of his money.
You can't even think of her name. What's her name?
Asia Wilson.
Oh, okay.
You was
He said,
stumbling though.
and what team
It
she
was
play
a-
for?
The Las Vegas Aces.
Because you know what I can do
He locked a little bit.
for
What's up?
her that I can't do for him.
What?
I can go in the store up and down these streets and go get her shoe. Can't get a Bam.
Cannot get a band.
There ain't no Bam on the shelf. There's
right.
an Asia one on that motherfucker though.
It is. When you open up
In
the
num-
Nike,
in
when you open up
numerous
the Nike
colors.
app, that should say
Right,
Asia
so there ain't
one
no
is
talking
at-
about he finna blow a bag on Asia. She blow a bag on him. Fuck is you talking about?
That's true.
Put some respect
I
on that
wonder what them
woman name.
sneaker deals end up being.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like the amount of money you sign for.
Oh,
I have an idea of some other companies, but I wonder what Nike's giving their like premier athletes, the ones with the signature shoes.
Devin Booker.
Yeah, what is Devin Booker making from Nike? You know,
What is Devin Booker making from Nike?
it's a good question.
Devin Booker made an estimated $20 million this year from Nike contracts, which makes him one of the highest paid athletes in the world. His shoe deal alone is worth more than most people's entire yearly income.
Why are they taking a shot at us?
Damn, they took a shot at us.
Oh, yeah, okay, he make money, so
what does LeBron make then?
He's a billionaire.
Not a.
I know.
Oh,
Next one.
you think I care if I'm a billionaire? You think I care if it's in a year or over 10 years? I'm a billionaire, right? Like he said, not in a year.
If Giannis is available, the team potentially traded for him should account for his playoff injuries.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. Because again, if you traded for Giannis, you've given up a king's ransom for that man.
I'm
so you
considering
better look
everything.
at every damn
So no, I
detail.
think that goes into the question though. I mean, obviously it'll be a lot of stuff, but is that less assets given out because you're not afraid, but you're thinking about the fact that he has been injured in the postseason?
To me, I've been thinking about this because I'm in the off. I just reached the off season of my series, and I want the Bucks to make the playoffs, so I want to move him. And I'm trying to figure out trades, and it's like, not only is he has the injury history, he plays a certain style. Giannis is what, 30?
31.
31, and he's on the last year of his deal because he hasn't signed an extension. Now, whoever trades for him, he'll probably sign an extension.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you're going to allocate 40% of the cap immediately to him once you get him. It ain't like you're getting him and he's secure for 3-4 years. No, you have to secure him.
Yeah.
That's a lot to put on a table. And he is great, and he is deserving of a hefty package from Milwaukee. But yeah, the longer it takes for him, that's what I'm saying. One of my New Year's resolutions was I'm not listening to any shit he got to say. And a lot of Bucks fans, for whatever reason, got their panties in a bunch about it. I don't know what was so bad about me saying I don't want to pay attention to what he has to say.
Right.
But I'm like,
Especially
as a
when he's
Bucks
so back and
fan,
forth.
y'all might not get as much as you're worth because he's dragging it out, because there's going to be 9 things on the table about a team considering to bring him in. Who are some of the teams that would be linked to him, realistically?
ATL,
Okay, Atlanta.
NYC.
If we're Atlanta, y'all want Trae Young? They're going to say no. To
They
headline
might
package.
say yes.
Okay, you want Trae Young? Perfect. Now what else you want? You want that Pelicans pick?
Fuck yeah.
Boom,
And Zachary Ricochet.
I
boom,
want Asa.
You
boom.
can have him too. Yeah.
And what else you want?
Don't we need more money?
Probably.
What more picks do you?
No, because you got Trae Young. So you
Trae
can-
Oh, there's
already-
50 right
yeah,
there.
We good with money wise. Now we thinking about future capital.
Yeah, I gave you all of that. I say yeah, and I'm giving you the Pelicans pick. Here go one more pick. But I'm saying when you think of Giannis, we automatically think 4-5 picks.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to come to the realization yesterday when I was trying to put together a trade. Like what was I trying to trade him to? I was trying to trade him like maybe the Spurs. I was like, man, hold up, this a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. I'm
I also
on
got-
both sides
yeah.
because
It's Giannis
it's
Antetokounmpo.
fucking Giannis.
Yeah.
This man is again a walking 30 points in 28
But you're
minutes.
bringing him in, and if Devin Booker got 70,
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler got 60. He just said Bam got 57.
Bro, Devin.
You're bringing Giannis into a new situation before you even see him play.
He's
and
the
you
best
got to
player
commit
out of
80.
all them.
You got to give him 70, 80 million dollars.
The only
Going into age 32, 30. Well, no, because he has one more year. So he will be going into age 33, 34, 35, 36. You're going to pay him for 4 years going into age 36 with the injury history and giving up 7
This is the
first-round
hardest thing
picks.
that I think the NBA is going to have to start kind of like going through again with these second aprons and all these caps. These
you
stars
barely
are
got the
about to
word out,
get
second
paid.
Say apron.
Second apron.
Okay.
The stars, these older stars, is about to get paid. And again, like Giannis, because he deserves probably every
He
damn
deserves
dollar.
everything.
But from a team perspective, it just might not be the best for your future or the best for your
So to
financially.
answer your question, they should consider it. And I want to put this out here, and I want to be some of the first to say it. We are going to have a conversation when Giannis gets traded, because we're going to look and say, Desmond Bane, 5 picks, Mikal Bridges, this and that. But Luka and Giannis didn't get 17 picks like we would thought, because I don't know where I stand, man. Like, even in my series, and it's a fucking reality world, virtual reality world, I was thinking like, bro, Giannis might have to go back to the Bucks, because I can't find a fucking team. That was a team, the Rockets. I was even to the point like, here, I might give them a Min Thompson in my fucking rebuild.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the Rockets ain't finna give up all this other shit though.
Yeah.
And I can't blame them. I'm gonna fuck their team up. It's gonna be fucking KD, Giannis, and Sengun.
Yeah, if Giannis holds his own destiny, I think. I think if Giannis were to eventually do the thing that we know he won't do, which is actually request a trade publicly, he would have to give a list, because that's the only way we can really build a trade. And it'll be like, they gonna get pennies on the dollar because he wants to play for the Knicks, and now you got Karl Anthony Towns in Milwaukee all of a sudden. But again, I think that's more of an off-season thing than a this season thing.
But to me, that's still crazy, because you immediately think about trading Giannis Antetokounmpo. And if you're a Bucks fan who is going through the mud with this, and they even, like I just said, they still even loyal, which is a cool, I get it. The value now goes down to, yeah, when you finally do get that day where it's like, it is what it is, it's just the reality of the situation, you're not going to get, because if I'm a Bucks fan and I'm coming to the realization that Giannis might not be on this team no more, which sucks, the bright side of me, the inkling is like, oh, but at least we'll get a king's ransom. But then it's like you come to the realization he's
But you
leaving
know
and
what,
you don't get the
Sophia?
king's ransom.
It's like even as he gets older, he's still this is like he's still in one of the best versions of himself when he's on the court because I feel like he's got better at playmaking.
Yeah.
He's got better at decision making. He's got better at least hitting the elbow.
I
jump
just
shot.
don't
He
like
game
all the
winner
shit
like
he's wearing. The more and more players get older, the more and more they wear, the more it scare me.
Yeah.
That little knee bump that you taking on the way to that drive starting to hurt more. Against the Bulls, I don't know if y'all saw it, he had his sleeves, you couldn't see his skin.
He damn near injured himself on that dunk too.
He had shit under his shit. He had like black pants under the fucking knee sleeves and shit.
You remember how Kobe used to come off the bench? He used to have every part of his
shit
body
wrapped
wrapped
up.
up,
Yeah.
iced
Yeah.
up.
Yep. Yeah.
That shit used to look crazy.
I'm conflicted on the
Like he
Giannis
about to go
shit.
to war.
I love Giannis. I think he's deserving. I think you got to give up a lot to get him. But yeah, the more the time goes on and the more we think about these aprons, the more I think about when you trade for him,
Yeah,
you
extend him.
immediately go into extension talks. And if I see these other guys, and I'm not Bobby Marks. I don't know how the cap shit work. I don't know if Devin Booker got 70 because he's with the Suns for gazillion years.
That does play a part of it for sure.
But then Jimmy Butler got traded and got 60 immediately. So
were
it's like,
desperate.
Bro, Devin Booker's making 35% of the cap in that last year. Is that fucking nuts? He's making 1/3 of the amount of money you can give to the team. He's making by himself.
Honestly, it kind of makes sense that we pay you this lump sum up front, and then probably on the back end, we give you a more team-friendly deal when we construct a more.
I don't know if it's
roster
going to
back.
ever be a back. Well, I ain't going to say ever, but I don't know if the next one going to be a back end deal for Devin Booker because the back end usually comes where you play mostly to your back end. Devin Booker looked like an all-star this year. And the team doing well.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that contract is nuts, bro.
I get what you're saying, though, D Mills.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the back end is going to be a true back end. Because what? If it goes to 70 to 55, is that a back end to you?
Nah, but it's still like it's more.
It's less.
money.
Yeah, I guess
55
it
might be a minimum contract by that time. Them boys getting paid.
I always
man.
said I wouldn't force my kids to do anything. If 55 is a minimum, you're forced to play
get in that
basketball.
gym. You might get in that gym.
Next one. After 3 straight wins, the Cavs are back.
Cavs ain't back.
Man, they almost lost to the damn Nuggets.
Cavs ain't
Without
back,
no
but they better. Yeah, shout out to
Christian
Jamal
Brown,
Murray.
no Aaron Gordon.
I'm loving
no
Jamal Murray right now,
Valanciunas,
bro.
No
No
Jokic.
Somebody posted a meme
They
and
almost
said,
still
"This
lost.
is Jamal Murray," and it was that dude that opens up his sword ready to go fight on. Like just a,
Yeah.
you see, yeah.
He did.
I
I
kinda wanted the Nuggets to win that game,
Half,
too.
he ain't really do shit.
Lost his legs a little bit.
They had Jalen Tyson step up.
While we're there, we should be worried about Jamal Murray burnout. He's
Yeah.
played a lot of minutes in these last 3 games where Jokic went down, and then the 2 games post that.
He was looking a little tired.
Should we be worried about his burnout?
And for
Nah,
sure.
fuck it, ride it out, get burnt out.
Nah, I'm worried about this burnout for sure because he was playing so well. And again, you could balance it out with Jokic being there. And even with the other starters missing, they were still getting it done. But right now, if I'm going against the Nuggets, I'm trapping Jamal Murray. I'm pressing him. I'm tiring him out. And I'm daring somebody else to do something right now. And they just don't have any other options. I see Aaron Gordon over there with his suit and Christian Brown over there, and Christian Brown over there in street clothes. They might need to hurry up to help him out.
They do.
No creation.
But I just think that what else is you gonna do?
Yeah.
Jamal
damn.
Murray got to ride it out. He got to step up. He's been doing it. He's been phenomenal. Burnout comes a little bit, but you're about to go into the All-Star weekend not that long from here. And
Tim Hardaway just.
But you just said those other
slumping too.
guys was a week away or so anyway.
Yeah, I think they said also during the broadcast that they're coming back soon too.
So yeah.
There should be a couple games away.
There's just nobody on that team that I want putting the ball on the floor other than him. And it's like that's kind of tough.
Peyton Watson
Bro, they
been
was
hooping, bro.
the Cavs
Yeah.
were
Mid
letting
range
him.
pull-ups, everything.
At some point, the Cavs said, Peyton Watson, Dayron Holmes, y'all beat us. And that shit worked.
It
All right, I got a
should
couple
have,
more.
though.
Yeah.
Next one we got there's no singular trade that can fix the Golden State Warriors.
I agree.
I agree. Even if they traded for Anthony Davis, I don't think it fixes them. Because then you got to think about the Warriors system and how that player has to then come in and learn it very quickly.
They would also have to give up Jimmy or Draymond.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, just too far away.
The Pelicans just try to sell Zion while he's hooping.
I had said this like
please.
2 months ago that Zion's value is set.
It's that you did say it.
Like, I think you all, even if he does, like, he's playing really good right now. But as an opposing team, if I'm trading for him, I have to look at the previous 4 or 5 years and know that that could be who he is. Like, he goes through these stretches where he looks like this, but then he also goes through stretches where he's not even available. So I have to account for that whenever I'm trading for him.
God bless you.
Next. Next one. 2 more. The Lakers are way worse than their
What was the
record shows.
conclusion? Do y'all
Way
think they
worse.
should sell him? Zion?
I think they should sell Zion.
KB?
Yeah.
They could try to, but I still think it's value set.
Lakers are way worse than the record shows.
This is true, or this is a good take. It's just too much of a roller coaster going on right now. I think LeBron.
Should we be worried about JJ's job?
Nah, 'cause
Yeah,
I
no
think this
way.
is more so of a roster.
No, I'm just saying,
thing.
because if it was anybody fucking else, we would be
Yeah.
worried about their job. If this was Darvin Ham, we'd be worried about his job.
Yeah.
But because
it really
JJ
comes
go
down to
up
a
there,
roster thing.
he holds the microphone all dramatically. He does the shit with his hair.
He said the right thing.
and he acts mad. It's like, oh, we love it. No, I'm fucking with. I love JJ.
Yeah, because again, like when he says we finna have a crazy practice, have him running all
That'd
day.
be the shit I'd be like,
how the
JJ.
fuck you gonna have Luka Doncic, a 40-year-old LeBron James, Austin Reeves, who again he hurt or whatever?
That's why
It's like y'all not
I
gonna make them run like
because
that.
he's supposed to do that. That's
Yeah.
good coaching. But then the other half of me,
You can't hold them accountable.
You can, but
Is that you saying
Some
that's
of
the
your
wrong
star
way to
play-
do it?
I'm just not
I think
buying
it's a very hard way to do it. And again, I don't. JJ ain't no Greg Popovich, or he ain't like.
How do you become Greg Popovich? Win. Yeah, win. Okay.
It takes some time. Damn sure don't happen in no year too.
Yeah. That's
Dare
for
I
sure.
say you get a little lucky,
Yeah,
get a little
I
Timmy.
mean, the motherfucker got Luca, so that's luck for sure.
Hey,
it is.
Luka got to start guarding both sides of the ball, like the Admiral,
Yeah.
the Admiral, and
Yeah.
Timmy D.
I
There
was
was a
Tim Duncan
lot of
next
late. I mean, a lot
Miss
of
big
Luka
fundamental,
stuff that I
big
just
fundamental.
decided not to add to the show.
It's so crazy because it's always like he knows every time they talk about getting the Lakers getting back on track. It's like, yeah, we got to be ourselves. We got to do it on both sides of the ball. He just says it at this point. He's not actually finna go out there and do his shit.
He's just being blown by.
Vando hit a 3 yesterday, and you would
Yes.
have thought it was a game winner.
Yes,
the way
that
they
corner
played. Yes,
That corner three was
Yeah.
Like, they did not expect that shot to go in, and then he got pulled for the rest of the game. Right,
And I
after.
saw Bronny like, Vando, yeah, Vando.
It's like make a wish kid take a shot.
But they
Fucking
showed the
Vando.
stats. It said they were comparing Jared Vanderbilt to Ja Morant's 3-point stats, and they were just so like, I think
It's at 17% too,
Yeah,
right? Something crazy
so-
like that. All right, the last couple I got are so minuscule that I don't even think that I've just put them in just in case for time. It was like Pistons subreddit was talking about them having an Asar Thompson offensive role problem, not him as a person or a player,
Yep.
but the way he's being utilized offensively. I don't know if we've maybe locked in enough to the Pistons to like have a full conversation about the way he's being utilized, but it's hard for I'm assuming the fans to watch his brother be utilized in a different way and see him being utilized this way,
A lot of the fans also think that they're the same player because they're twins.
and they're not.
They're not the same
Not even
player.
close.
And I know it gets a little clunky because Cade is this offensive guy, and you want him to do whatever he can do because he can post up, play in the mid range, shoot the three. But when he's in this post up or he's in the mid post, you got Duran down there, you got Sarr in the dunker spot, and you can't really trust him anywhere else. It could get a little
the
tougher.
spacing. Yeah, it's really the spacing. The spacing again.
I also saw some Pistons. That shit was all good in the beginning of the year when Jalen Duren was doing step back mid range and shit. I saw a Pistons fan yesterday like, bro, if you do that shit one more time, I think I'm gonna fucking lose.
Y'all know his,
Enough of that shit. But that shit, what I remember early in the season, Duren was doing that shit. And it was very sexy and like, oh shit, look at Duren.
Y'all
Now
know Ron
motherfuckers is at
Holland.
game
Real
39.
first name is Ron.
Huh?
Ron Holland. Real first name is just Ron.
No, it's not.
It's Ronald, ain't it?
What's wrong?
No, it's just Ron.
He lied like a motherfucker.
Ron B. Johnson.
Ron Holland.
Dang, his name really is Ron Dwayne Holland II.
That's
not Ronald.
crazy.
Really? I feel
No,
like
it's
I've.
Ronald.
Oh, I was about to say. I
That's
feel like
how you
I've
get
seen
him.
this shit say Ronald multiple times.
He got Dwayne as the middle name though. But he spelled it right, unlike one of our goats.
Wade.
That's what we should have had somebody spell yesterday.
Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
You spoiler. Enjoy basketball video coming out soon.
I ain't
man.
said that could have been anything. You just spoiled.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Nobody cares. What Christian gonna be pissed?
Yeah.
I can't wait to
He
put
like that shock value.
I cannot wait to put Christian in a video. Christian sit behind that laptop and just be judged and little old us like he know every fucking thing.
Boy, you blew Christian the other day.
Y'all don't know 1994 Antonio McDyess? He told him.
He said, me, 15 layups, left hand?
You said I'm doing with
500?
that shit? Fuck up out of here. Man.
Yeah.
Anybody dribbling with the opposite hand on the opposite side of the floor, suspect to me.
He talking about, you seen when we was doing that 2-on-2, I hit that left hand layup. I was like, you got to see me and P face though.
Even his teammate Darrick was like, oh shit, okay.
Boy, ain't nobody expected him to hit a left hand
He was on the left
layup.
side of the floor like this. That tell me everything I need to know. You told him, spell Kiki Vandeweghe. You know what the motherfucker said?
What?
I don't know who that is, so I can't spell his name. That's the first I ever heard in the spelling bee. A motherfucker say, I don't know what that is, so I can't spell it.
Oh, that shit is the cheat code. Just say you don't know what it is.
I don't know what
I
it
ain't never
is.
seen
I
it
can't
before.
spell it.
Iridocyclitis.
Them fucking judges say, I don't give a fuck what you know. Spell that fucking word. Sound it out. I give you all the clues you need. He played in the NBA. It's a person.
It's the person's a big one.
And that's all you need. Kiki, motherfucker.
There's only
He'd
a couple
probably
ways
be
you can do that.
Huh?
There's only a couple ways you can spell Kiki.
He ain't black.
He was a
He probably think Kiki Vandeweghe.
K-E-Y.
If we asking is Kiki Vandeweghe black or white, which y'all think Christian would
He
have
gonna
said?
say he black.
He black.
You think so?
Yeah.
The Vanderway might get.
Yeah, Vandeweghe, like that
Sound like a
How
foreign.
do you think, if without you knowing how to spell Kiki, how would you spell Kiki?
K-E-K-E.
Yeah.
K-E-K-E, yeah.
Or K-I-K-I.
That's how you spell Kiki's Vandeweghe. It's K-I-K-I. I would have never thought K-I-K-I.
No, not in 100 years.
Is that short for something?
Got to be. There's no way Kiki
see.
Vandeweghe fucking name is Kiki. There's no way.
Kiki Vandeweghe is short for
Ernest?
Ernest Maurice Vandeweghe.
Oh, that brother black. That brother mixed. Ernest? Maurice? Maurice?
Wait, no.
And they turned that into Kiki? I did not know he was mixed this whole
Hell
time,
no.
man.
Hell yeah, because I'm looking at a picture of him, and this is 2016. This is do not look nothing close to a brother.
How do you get to Kiki? I mean, I guess every nickname ain't got to be derivative of your real name. But Kiki, though? I think it's a sound he made when he was laughing. Laser
Yeah,
stuff.
it's from
Another guy that almost
West
played for all
Germany.
of our favorite teams. Played for the Blazers.
Never got to the Bulls.
Played for the Knicks. Played for the Clippers. Never got to them Bulls or them Lake shows. Kiki Vandeweghe, man. I don't know how long y'all was playing my team, but this dude
He
used
had
to
that
be
quick
a
jump shot, didn't he?
bad motherfucker. Bad motherfucker. He averaged 27 with Portland. He averaged 29 with Denver. He averaged 27 with Denver.
I watched a game of
Was him and Alex English on the same team?
No, he was with Dan Issel.
Okay.
Him and old Dan Issel went against Isaiah Thomas and the Pistons at the highest scoring game of all time. I watched this shit.
Yep.
Like in the
Yeah.
offseason. That shit was so good. It
Because
was like
what the Bulls and the Hawks just had the highest scoring game?
was it the highest
No,
regulation?
no, they are.
Oh, and then
But
this was second or
it
in
came
there.
up because the Bulls and them had
It was
the
like
highest scoring
102
game.
or 302
302
total points.
And theirs was 320.
That shit, I swear, I feel like I didn't see a single miss. Dan Issel's in that bitch like 40, dogging. I'm like, damn, I ain't know Dan Issel had it like that. He had the little comb over.
Boy, remember, I think he was one of them
Kiki
12
and
and no
Alex
cards.
English did play together.
Okay.
They did.
So he must have been in that game, and I just don't remember.
But there is a year where Alex English is not on the roster, so you may watch that year.
Like, look at this. Oh, he got his 2 front teeth are missing. He's
Oh, no, he's on this fucking roster right here, too.
Oh, this one they talk about that physicality back in the day, huh?
yeah. That's what hockey players do. I got my tooth knocked out good.
Yeah, they be proud of that shit.
Now I look like
That's
I'm
a fucking career goal
Yeah.
for a hockey player.
One of the Black Hole's best player, he missed a half a tooth. I'm like, bro, I know you're making millions. I know you could just fix that right now.
He said, nah.
Like, nah, it's just who I am now.
Alex English, 28 a game, 28, 28.6, 30 a game.
Just hooping.
No 3-point attempts. Just get
What?
into it.
Yeah.
The most threes Alex English ever attempted in his career per game is 0.1.
Half court heave.
Wait, what years were that though?
These were the 80s.
I think
okay.
83 is when the 3-point line
Yeah.
became a thing, something like that. Yeah, bro, 186 to 184.
No, I think it's 1980.
For the 3-point line?
Yeah, because I'm looking at his box score. His first year is 77, 78, 79. They're not even tracking it. It's
Yeah,
just
it do say
blank.
79 season or 80 season.
Sheesh.
How many free throws a game was he shooting?
Alex English?
Yeah, 6 is the highest. No, 7 was the highest.
Dude, Danny Shades was on this thing. All right, we doing too much. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening to this episode of Numbers on the Board. Shout out again to Clips for holding it down. Shout out to y'all in the community for voting and supporting us for the entire 2025. As always, we're going to try our very best for 2026 to put together better and more complete shows. Hold us accountable, man. Let us know. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next time.